predict a riot. Aid, you're dang right. This is going to be fun, to say the least. I am very excited for this, to just say at absolute minimum. Let's see. This. I predict the riot. I predict the riot. Alright. Let's go ahead and undeafen and bring in the other voice of this channel, because it is not just me, but also Nutty alongside me. Nutty, my man, we got a banger to start out here, don't we?
Dude, this is going to be the most cinematic start to a day 2 we have ever seen for this Golden Hour squad going up against your little stepbrother, and it seems like even Alpha Kep's fans can kind of sense it in the air with 30% of the channel points going towards Golden Hour. How about that?
Let's go, GHE, baby! I mean, he's already been live for 4 hours, basically. It'll be 4 hours by the time the match starts. He's got 1,500 people watching his channel right now, which I didn't realize he has almost 300,000 followers. Shout out to him. And we already have Aid with a Prime sub. What a great start. My teammate Aid using Twitch Prime for the sub. Thank you, sir. Dub. Yeah, I'm excited. This is interesting, and I think honestly, no matter the result, though it's going to be a W for GHE, it's going to put a lot of eyes on Golden Hour. This is new.
Absolutely. This is something that I don't think they've experienced ever before, especially this roster. But GHE as a whole, I don't think they've ever experienced anything like this. This could be the potential for something very big, and I'm very excited to see what happens in just about 5 minutes.
Yeah, not even, man. T-4 at this point. We're counting down, but hey, I'm super excited. I felt like I was a little rusty yesterday. I hadn't casted in almost 3 weeks. Voice continues to improve. You were white hot as usual. And we're just going to keep it rolling. Today's going to be a good day.
Yeah, I want to point out before we get into this, the one player I'm really looking at is Heps. Heps had a great day yesterday. He was super mechanically sound, knew exactly where his teammates were at all times. But this is a gauntlet right now. I mean, Deleted, if you beat Little Step Bros, I mean, Deleted, they play, I don't remember exactly.
Well, Deleted has to win. They're against Ben and Jerry's, who are the 73rd seed. My bad, 73rd seed.
73rd. Still, yeah, that's a good team right there. It is. But Heps, he was on one yesterday. They're going to need that to continue if they're going to march through the upper bracket into day 3. If not, you know, we could see a lower bracket run, but come on now. It's Golden Hour Esports. Of course we won't.
Yeah, this is the gauntlet we've been placing, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and refocus on the tournament in front of us. As we had said, we have the 24th, we're 41st seed out of 759 teams. Yeah. Lil Step Bros being 24th. This is a step up for us. And a step up for them. This is the toughest team they faced so far this split. And then we have to face, assuming we were to win, we would have to face either Deleted Gaming or Ben & Jerry's. Ben & Jerry's the 73rd seed. Deleted Gaming 9th with Wavy, Gyro, and Andy. So, I mean, it is kind of a gauntlet, these two potential matches. But, I mean, if anyone can get it done, it is this brand new GHE roster who've already shown they are more than comfortable in this kind of tournament setting.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. They looked great after a little bit of a rocky start in Game 1 of the first series yesterday. They got off a little bit slow, but they started picking up. The passes were coming out. The rotations were solid. The defense as well. That is one thing I want to point out. The saves on some of these games, just heroic out of nowhere saves. Diving from left to right, crossbar, down even. It was insane. I loved watching them. Excited to see what they can do tonight.
This should be a lot of fun. Very close to starting up.
Oh, yeah. We got, like, a minute until officially we can get in, right? Yeah, just about.
We'll see. I'm just waiting on the party invite from the players. They'll bring me on in. I need to screen share. Glad I almost forgot that.
Thank you. I would have called it out, however. I'm glad you saw that. Let's see. Here we go. All right, yep. Kept Little Step Bros, they are ready to get it going. Looks like we're just on the invite.
Well, they're not quite ready. They were just wrapping up a game, and they actually dropped it. Yeah.
Yeah, they were dropping a few, it seemed like.
Good. I mean, shoot, darn, that sucks.
Yeah, I'm rooting for all of our friends, but... Oh, yeah, Drip's still in the game, it seems.
Yes, he is, but that's okay.
It's fine. Yeah, we got a little bit of time to kill. Deleted and Ben & Jerry's already underway, it looks like. They are just getting into this game 1. I'm not super sure who's streaming the Deleted POV.
I do not know.
I don't either.
Where's
Oh, it's Deleted's channel. All right, yeah. Here we go.
There's Drip. I invited Heps. Who am I missing exactly?
Heps and Max, yeah?
I don't think I added Max yesterday. Did I add Heps? Yes, I added Heps. I did not add Mr. Madmax, so I'll have to do that.
A little bit of a fun fact for you guys. Just watching this Deleted series, as we're waiting to get into it. Deleted already down as TechOz drops a goal in with 16 seconds into the game. Wavy looking to respond.
Who's the broadcaster for that?
I'm not super sure who the broadcaster is. It's on Deleted's channel. Oh my goodness, Wavy just peaked. All right, it's 1-1.
I have an advertisement. I couldn't see the replay or nothing.
They're skipping the replays immediately as well. I recognize this guy who's casting. I just can't tell who it is.
Why do they have Alpha? They have Alpha Cap rematch in their stream title. Crazy. Counting us out already. Have you learned nothing?
No way. Who are these guys? I've never heard of them. There we go. Everyone's in. Oh, it's just Guh.
No, yeah, everyone's in here. Everyone except for Captain Carell.
Yeah, it's all good.
Whew, I'm getting a little nervy right now, man. I can't
lie.
Say,
how are you feeling over there? I'm feeling a little
anxious.
Bit
this
shaky.
is awesome. Best kind of anxious
incredible.
you can possibly have.
100%. Ready to get these guys in. Just see what they're capable of, because we saw a multitude of what they're capable of yesterday, but today this is a new challenge.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. I can't wait. I just want them to get into it already, man. Come on, let's get rolling, fellas.
Here's the thing, though. If you're a team that's looking to make a push for a day 3 in the Swiss stages, this is a team that you're gonna have to knock down.
Yeah.
I mean, what are they? Like 27th seed? 24. This is a team that you are going to have to knock down if you want to prove yourself.
That is correct. This really is the test, because Little Step Bros have been pretty consistently top 32, fringe top 16. They've had a couple of 2-2 runs. They've sent themselves to that crucial game 5. They haven't been able to convert just yet to make main event, but we've been that stinking close. So, I mean, who knows? We take them down here. That is a huge step up.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like in Open 1, they placed, 23rd? Yeah. And in Open 2, they were sitting in the, looks like they didn't make, they didn't make top 32 in Open 2, and then in Open 3, they were sitting in the 2-2 round, I believe. No, they went 1-3. They lost a tree lamp to force round 5. But still, yeah, very solid squad. Solid results. We'll see how it gets on tonight. As everyone's in, it looks like we're just waiting on the invite to the private match.
Oh, we're there. We're ready.
Sweet. Let's do it.
Game time, ladies and gents. No prediction available this time around. Little Step Bros and Golden Hour Esports. I have the teams flipped. I will fix that here in a moment. But to start things out, quick shot coming through from Kep. Heps, routine save, sending to the corner. I'll go ahead and here. You know what? I'll go ahead and flip teams on. I'll go ahead and flip the teams if you want to go ahead and take broadcast to start.
I've gotcha, of course. And immediately as I take over, Madmax strikes first. A demo and a dribble goal. We start off hot. 13 seconds in, the Pulse Clan player gets us rolling red hot.
Beautiful. That is exactly what we wanted to see and exactly what we needed to see early on. Quick momentum. Still need to get this switched over. My apologies. Now it is set. We are good to officially roll as Kep sends it over towards the corner. It is Madmax up top. Limited boost in the tank. He'll send it out towards Heps, who's got plenty to work with. Tries going over T. Carell. Can't do so. Drip the follow. Saved out wide by Guh. Up top, Kep, and now Guh with a demo onto Heps. Might open things up for the boys in orange. It's going to be Drip instead to take it out wide and send it back downfield.
Beautiful possession and pressure so far from Golden Hour. Looking to add a second. That ball is going to be free. T. Carell up quickly to it, but it leaves back to Drip. Half a tank of boost. Beautiful flick there. Not sure how he got much height on it. It goes over to Max. Guh with the save. The shot was a little bit slow, but regardless, putting Little Step Bros in a little bit of questionable positioning, honestly, and it's great news for GHE. They're going to need to continue to do that, and they're also going to have to guard this man on the ball. Alpha Ket was lining up a corner double, and then Guz follow-up saved out by Drip.
Oh, what a follow touch it is from Heps. He's one-on-one against Ket. 50 neutral towards the ceiling. Madmax is first to it. Gonna drop it down in front. Tries getting the extra touch. But T-Corel, just a little bit too much pace on that ball. A lot of pressure mounting for GHE. And early confidence being shown. Ket trying to shut it down, however, with the full field air dribble. And Madmax's touch goes awry. Got out in front. Saved by one. Centered out in front. Off the bar from Ket. Fall from T-Corel. The shot is light. Saved from Heps on the goal line. Miraculous defense early. But pressure still mounting for Little Step Bros. Shot coming through from Ga. They will finally find their way through. Super close call for GHE, but it does end up being converted.
You knew eventually it was going to fall in, and finally Ket finds Ga, gives him the free ball, and he places it exactly where he needs to on that right side.
Good answer back on the side of Little Step Bros. Kickoff kept neutral. Drip doesn't have the read. Guz going to take it in the corner. He's got a limited boost in the tank, and Heps will challenge first. Drop down. Kept going to leave it. Madmax doesn't make contact. Drip 50 away by T-Corel into the blue half once again. Heps underneath two, but Kep is there to take control. Bounce off the sidewall, shootable, under one, opportunity coming through, but demos from GHE will alleviate pressure, and Madmax, reset from the ceiling, double reset to the net, not quite on target. Huge opportunity from Madmax. Heps' shot is just too high, and Little Step Bros escape.
Madmax had his moment. The mechanics were showing off, but it just couldn't find its way into the top right corner. Ga now with a booming clear. Drip's going to be able to get the first touch, but can't line up that psycho. Here comes Kep now. Full tank of boost. We can meme on him all we want, but in reality, this guy is a great Rocket League player, and he's trying to show it and prove himself to the world. Here comes Heps, though. Little boost, but he gets a beautiful 50, and it goes back to the man, Alpha Kep. Madmax clears it a long way. T-Corel almost missing that touch, but it gets sent over to Ga. GHE picking up right where they left off in the orange half of the field. Here comes Drip. It's a beautiful shot, but Kep saves it out. And Madmax now trying to show off some mechanics of his own.
Good now on the follow. Bit of boost in the tank. Trying to find a teammate. No one waiting in the wings. Has to bring back downfield. Does have the 50 against Kep. It's popped up towards the backboard where Drip looks to win at 50. It goes off the corner wall. Opportunity for Madmax. He'll simply maintain possession. Trying to continue constricting this defense as Kep attempts to fake underneath one. Touch out towards the sidewall. Madmax on the follow. Trying to get over the top of Gun. Set Alexa trying to take a bump. It's T-Corel who's barely able to get a touch around one. Heps up top. 50 wide. Kep on the dribble opportunity. Drip. Good early challenge. 90 seconds to go. This truly is either team's game right now.
Absolutely. Pressure now ramping up for Little Step Bros, but Golden Hour, they're doing a good job conserving their boost and just lightening the load a little bit. But here comes Kep trying to find a floating Ga who shoots. It's just high. Story of day one was the crossbar, a little bit in our favor, and if you're going up against this team and deleted, you're going to need it again. Drip, though, with a beautiful diving save, not going to be able to get it past T-Corel. Heps, though, he's who I called out at the start of this series. He's got the boost, but couldn't get it past one, but here comes Max. Trying to find something off the sidewall, he does. Guz touch, not great, but Kep bails him out, and here comes Little Step Bros on the counter, immediately shut down by Drip. There's a demo on the back line, but Drip can't find anything out of it. And here comes Little Step Bros.
A great challenge from Heps to keep that ball in midfield. And Madmax's 50 is so neutral. Ket just pushed out of the way. 50's galore at the midfield line. T-Corel now with an opportunity looking for the corner double. Does not quite have the extra touch, and Drip will send it over towards the sidewall. Popped up wide, Ga. Light touch underneath one. Madmax the follow. A demo means that Kep has to retreat. He does so successfully. Final 15. GHE trying to mount. Kep now in transition. Doesn't have the ground pinch. Looking for the extra touch against Drip. Does not find it. Final 10. Take it away, Nutty.
Here we go. Golden Hour trying to mount an assault, but it might not matter. Ga trying to drop it down to Kep, but it's cleared out by Max. T-Corel's there. The shot is low. And for the first time today, we head to overtime. Jaw locked at 1. The kickoff going in favor of GHE, but it's straight back to T-Corel. Full tank of boost, but he can't find it. Max is there. Can Kep retreat? He can. Here comes Little Step Bros, but Drip trying to put him in a box. Heps, he gets beat. Kep on the runaway. Is Heps back in time? He is. Can't find the touch, though, but Drip is there. And here comes Golden Hour once more.
Now Heps from the backboard. T-Corel will take control. One touch in the corner. Madmax the follow. Heps ends up faking it. Leaves it for Madmax, but he's got no more boost in the tank. T-Corel elects to leave it for Ga from the ceiling on the reset. The ball ends up escaping his grasp. flying too far away. T. Corral on the follow once more. Looking for the extra touch. Does have it to the backboard. A demo from Kep will take Madmax off the field, but it is a free rotate. And now Guh, a little bit awkwardly positioned, taking over towards the sidewall. Pass one. Madmax to follow. Shot on target, keeping the defense honest. Recenter back in front. T. Corral keeping the ball in the corner where it's safe for the time being as Kep looks to take his time and slowly work his way out of his own half.
GHE with their most threatening shot of offense so far in this overtime. Doesn't go their way, but they are still hunting. They can smell it. They want this goal. They want this opening game in the series. Honestly, the first game in a best of 5, one of the more crucial games. The first game, the third game, everything is going to be crucial here, though. T. Corral shot gets blocked out, and a little bit of a breakaway. Heps, does it have the power? It does. Heps seals game 1, and Golden Hour leads in the series.
In a rare overcommit coming through on the side of Little Step Bros, and all Heps has to do is throw it on target. Golden Hour Esports. Game 1 sealed by the boys in blue. Oh, that is a great feeling to start things out.
Absolutely. Exactly what you needed. It was Heps, yeah, Heps punishing the overextension. T. Corral, Gun, Kep. Not the most threatening players of all time, but they are good players. They know how to rotate. They know how to stay connected with each other. They don't typically overextend like they just did. And that's all that matters. GHE, punishment. Just sitting them down, getting ready for game 2. We need to cool it a little bit. The blood's flowing. The nerves might be here still. But still, 2 more games to go as we wait for Guh.
All right, he's back now. Everyone's going to hit the field. Game number 2, a crucial overtime dub by Golden Hour Esports. Fantastic start to the series. However, I mean, we know this team. Just as you had said, it's a great point to remember. As much as we can meme on Alpha Kep, you know, he's a big content creator. He is a very talented player. There's a reason he has consistently been able to make top 32, and that goes for the whole roster as well, not just for him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we still got to be careful, especially when Guh is trying to create opportunities with a dang near 0-degree angle. Instead, it's going to be Heps trying to deny it in front of net. Max will take it from the side. Ends up leaving it for Heps because he's the one with boost in the tank. Pass towards Drip. Gets it even further. Early clear out on the side of GHE. But pressure has been mounting for Little Step Bros early. He didn't like that they dropped that first game.
Yeah, it feels like, especially in the first 30 seconds of this game, all 6 players on the pitch just so close together. It's different than what we saw in this game 1 when all 3 were spread out, the passes were coming, they were flowing. But here comes T. Corral. He has the ball on his card, looking for a trailing Guh. Guh shoots, crossbar down, off again. Unbelievable luck here for Golden Hour with the crossbar. But Drip trying to take it from T. Corral. A nice bump there from Drip again. It leaves it for Kep. He's not going to set up a corner read, but he's going to try and take it himself. Leaves it for Guh. Another great save by Heps. Max keeping it out. Golden Hour surviving by the skin of their teeth right now. They're going to need a little bit more for the man right here. Drip. He can't get it past Kep. Kep trying to do it himself. He's not going to be able to. A free ball across the goal is not punished. Guh's shot is wide, but he doubles it in. 1-2 for Guh, and Little Step Bros back on top in this game.
Yeah, it's a totally different team from what we saw in game 1. It was offensive pressure for all of 86 seconds there, seemingly. I think we saw the orange half of the field maybe at kickoff. A hot start on the side of Lil Step Bros, answering back after dropping that first game. Now GHE looking to respond right away off kickoff. Guh, though, AFK, not really sure what exactly is going on with him. Hopefully nothing crazy. He ended up leaving the match. No. However, now that the match is underway, nothing that can be done about that, and Heps is going to be able to punish it.
Oh my. Drama here on Manfield. I'm kind of confused what's going on, and so is Heps. But it doesn't really matter. The equalizer comes out 1-1 with just over 3 minutes left. His game crashed. So it looks like it is a 2v3 for at least a minute and a half. GHE, now is the chance to strike. Blood is in the water. They're here and they're ready to take their opportunities. Drip coming off the ceiling. Kep, what are we doing here, guys?
I'm confused.
Are we waiting for Guh, it looks like?
Maybe? I don't exactly know. T-Crow's just kind of screwed around. To be fair, yeah, without Guh, you know, disappearing, we don't necessarily get our goal.
Yeah.
I'll let them decide. All right.
Sure. Okay.
They're deciding to leave, and then pick up where it is that we had left off. All right. Fair enough.
Not entirely sure where it was.
About the 3:30 mark.
Yeah, I would assume that makes sense. What was time? How much time? Yeah, they don't know either. Yeah, okay. It looks like we'll get this figured out pretty quickly.
I got him.
You got it? W.
Yep.
Yeah, respect for the golden hour, boys. If anything, to me, this shows the confidence that they have, that they could strike back immediately. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. They're not taking any cheap goals. They want to win this fair and square. And can you blame them?
No, I can't blame them whatsoever. Yeah, I guess they discuss things. They iron it out nice and quickly. So what we're going to do is we're going to let Lil Step Bros get that goal back. We're going to run down time till about the 3:30 or so mark. Basically reset to when they scored their first goal and then go live again. So, yeah, just as you had said, big respect on both sides of things. I guess as they're going to save it. They're going to let time run first. So then when they score, then they can have the kickoff, and it is like a full reset since we don't really have like admin permissions. But I guess Kep's just going to take the goal now. Never mind.
Yeah, 4:42 on the clock when Kep scores. Doesn't matter, though. They're going to let it trickle down. And hopefully, I would assume, what are we just playing from now? Who knows, Heps? I couldn't tell you, buddy. You scored at 3:36.
Oh, they're actually giving us the goal.
The goal back?
Wow. Okay. Let me just state out loud for the record, my respect for Kep and Lil Step Bros has just, like, peaked.
Yeah, me too. That's cool.
That is extremely good sportsmanship being shown by them, being willing to still, allow us to have the goal that we had scored. Fantastic respect. This is what it's all about, ladies and gents. Yeah, this is what the game's all about. When Psyonix and Epic Games can't stop their game from crashing, the players come together to form a solution.
Yeah, I love it. Major respect here from Kep. It is going to be 1-1 goal, dude, at about 3:36 remaining. Yeah, big sportsmanship.
What else do you have to say about that? That is incredibly respectful.
Yeah, absolutely. Are we getting some action? I can't tell what's happening.
No, they're screwing around. They're going to score right around 3:34 or so. Right around the 90-second mark into this game. I will say, we're up to 30 viewers. This is the most that Golden Hour has seen yet.
Holy.
This is fantastic. And on behalf of myself and Nutty, welcome everyone.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
Now we can get the game going for real, as Heps will end up taking it in the form of T. Corral, bringing it down all the way to his own net. So, great stuff all around. Fantastic sportsmanship being shown left and right. Tie ball game. Let's get back into things with every player on the field and everyone fully active.
Absolutely. I find it a little bit ironic. Heps did end up getting the goal after Gud disconnected. Only fitting that he got it here as well. But here comes Kep, popping it up for a teammate, but no one's going. Heps, a little bit of an awkward control here, but it doesn't matter. He almost breaks out of his own corner, but Guh looking for a trailing T-Corel, but his shot goes wide. Minimal boost on the side of GHE as a double demo comes out just around midfield. Hopefully this is their opportunity to break out, as Max is going to take it immediately. Gets under one. Can he get past the second? No, but the 50 is favorable. Beautiful bump there from T-Corel, and Guh trying to keep possession going. Guh now on the ball, and it's over. Max going to cut it off, and here comes Heps with full tank of boost. Let's see what he can do.
Kep's going to shut it down right away. Drive now on the dribble. Sending back down into the orange half. Guh, sidewall double. It's light. Heps has the read this time around. Popping up from the backboard. Opportunity coming through. Madmax reset to the backboard. But Guh had it red. Doesn't want to give the freestyler any space to work with. He's already shown the danger that he can provide. But so have Heps and Drip. Good passing play attempted. Guh's able to win the race to the ball. And the GHG players are cut out of position. Kep across net. No teammate waiting in the wings. Just a little bit too much speed coming through from Alpha Kep. And Lil Step Bros are unable to capitalize on what should have been a very good goal-scoring opportunity.
Yeah, it really looks like he just put a little bit too much oomph on that ball. Oh my goodness, he misses an empty net. GHE survives once more. It remains a 1-1 game. Max gets the beat, but no one's going to be there, so it's kept with the control. Lil Step Bros doing a better job than GHE, in my opinion, at conserving their boost and stealing the hundreds. This is going to be crucial for GHE in the remaining 2 minutes of this game and the rest of this series if they're going to pull off this upset. Here comes Heps. No one's going to be over to that ball, so it's Drip first. Popping it for a teammate. T-Corel shutting it down immediately. Looking for for Guh, who is up. Guh trying to do it himself, but can't do so. Kep now. Shut down by Heps. Here comes T-Corel and Drip. Drip, the winner of that 50, can't find a bump, so he ends up stealing the 100 boost. Guh, though, all the way. Going to try and line up a double tap, and he does so! A highlight from Guh as Little Step Bros climbs back on top. What a play there from Guh.
That was brutal, and I accidentally skipped the replay because I alt-tabbed to make sure that ads would not be played in the middle of this game. Great shot from God. That is a highlight reel goal. However, GHG on the answer back. Madmax hitting the gym and bodying the defender, able to get that second goal on target.
Get your bench press up, Alpha Cap. What are you doing over here? Madmax forcing his way through. The game is tied once more, just under a minute and a half again.
Too much golf simulator and not enough squat rack on the side of Alpha Cap this time around. Madmax able to bury that one on through and looking for another with boost in the tank. Reset onto one, but Kep's able to shut that one down. Heps the receiver of the ball and possession. Popped up high. Guh with the read. Not much boost in the tank, but the chain dash will give him all the momentum needed to take that ball back down to the blue half. Pinch from Drip. It's a pass towards Madmax from the sidewall to the backboard, looking for demos. It's out in front and awkward for little step bros, but T. Carell and Alpha Cap are able to work in tandem to get that cleared.
Trying to find a teammate over to the left side, Drip was, but it doesn't matter. He gets the 100 boost, and Max still gets the ball. 2 commit there from Little Step Bros, but not the quickest of counters from GHE. Just about 50 seconds left. Another overtime looming, but T-Carell's hunting the bumps. Drip somehow avoids it, and we go the other way. Can he be the first to this ball? He cannot. Go again. He's dangerous with room and with boost, but now it's T-Carell trying to slot it, and it's just wide. Max with the beautiful doink. 30 seconds remaining. Pressure on both sides. It's anyone's game here. Go with the beautiful shot, and it's over to T-Carell. Max somehow able to find that. Can we get out of our own half? We can. Here comes Drip down. No boost, somehow gets a reset and beats one. Not going to beat T-Carell, as we might be going the other way.
Or a possible overtime setting here in game number 2, but Heps wants something to say about his shot. Save right in front by Guh. Still awkward for Little Step Bros as the final 10 seconds counts down. Alpha Cap limited boost, leaves it for Guh. Intercepted by Drip. Madmax has to collect mid boost. It will not, oh my God, it will stay up. Madmax towards net. Guh saved the backboard. Heps the follow. It's a pass to Drip, but T. Carell runs interference. Ball still staying alive. Madmax tries finding the pass. Grounded once again. Overtime number 2 in game number 2.
Butt clenching last 15 seconds from both teams. Unbelievable save there from, I believe it was Guh. And the pass with 0 seconds almost coming to fruition. But here's Heps. He's not going to be able to find Drip as Kep, the first one to it. Just opts to take the 100 boost, but immediately demolished by Alpha Kep. As here he comes. Not much boost to work with, but a beautiful 50. Now he is going to be able to find the second touch to a trailing T-Carell who cannot locate that ball. Not able to break out of our own half yet, but Heps is the first one to be able to do so. Little Step Bros on their back foot, but so is GHE. It's a rocket of a shot, and it'll fall in. Guh the hero in game 2, and this series is tied. What a shot. How did he get that much power on it?
He just soul read the touch, and Madmax knew he was beat from the get-go. A nuke coming through from Guh. Series tied up 1 game apiece. Guh being a hero on both sides of the field, having that crucial save to preserve overtime, and then buries it on through as well to end this game. 1 game apiece now. What a series we got going on.
Yeah, this just smells like game 5. I'm going to be honest. This is some great Rocket League.
It reeks of it.
I'm begging, bro. Please.
I mean, if not that, then GHE in 4.
Yeah, no. Checking in on the deleted series, actually. They are tied up 1-1, so anything can happen in day 2, as we know. But here comes Kep, trying to line up a double tap, shut down immediately by Max. Max trying to break out of his own half, something he had trouble of doing in this game 2 overtime. But Guh now on the ball. It's taken away. T-Carell turns, but it doesn't matter. Drip can't find the touch, can't find interference as well. So here comes Heps. Can't do anything with it. And here comes Little Step Bros.
T-Carell is actually bumped out of the passing lane. That'll be fine for Drip as he's able to nuke it back downfield. Guh running interception once again, has the reset over towards the midfield, bouncing from the ceiling. It's just so awkward. Heps has got no more boost in the tank and can't quite find the save. He gets the extra touch. A great play from Gun. The bump from Madmax actually ended up spelling doom for GHE. 1-0 early on for Little Step Bros.
Yeah, it looked like, I believe it was Heps. Was not anticipating that coming. But however, still a lot of time left in this game 3. Pivotal game here as winner advances to a double match point. Yeah, but that's a good 50. Max somehow gets back to it, trying to force his way in. Can't do so. Drip going to be the first one to that ball. Just tries to shoot it. Go, what a beautiful save. Read it the whole way. He's done it all series, and he continues to make play after play.
Now kept taking his time, 1 touchdown. Field has got no more boost to work with. Heps has got full boost, and he'll look to do some work from the ground. Guh waiting in the wings. Over towards the backboard. Heps has the extra touch. Follow from Drip on the dribble attempt. Not going to be successful this time around. Kept to shut it down. Now T. Carell in return. Ends up being sent away, and now kept on the follow. Attempts to get a pass. It'll be Heps to send all the way back downfield. Guh's going to collect that corner boost. Take his time, but Heps is giving him no space to breathe. The bump means an opportunity as the pass comes high from Drip. T. Carell to intercept against Madmax. Extra touch. Drop down. Cleared out wide from Guh. Good pressure still from GHE, but we haven't been able to break through the defense just yet.
Yeah, there's a little bit of physicality coming out on the side of GHE, which is exactly what you need against this team of 3 relatively professional players, but Max not able to find it, so here comes T. Carell. Solid 50 from Drip. Can he find another one? He can. It's up for a teammate, but Kep should... Never mind, he's not going to be able to read it. The corner read isn't found. Oh my goodness, Max almost with an absolute highlight, but is he still up on the side of Little Step Bros? He was not. So Kep able to break out. Nice bump there, but somehow it results in Kep getting a back pass. Drip now. Not much to do on that ball, so it's Guh trying to make another play. He's done it all series. T. Carell can't line up the double tap. Threatening opportunity here for Little Step Bros. If you're a GHE fan, you are begging them to get out of their own half. Guh gonna have to make a great read. He's not gonna be able to do so. Can Max find it all the way in? He cannot. Heps there, the shot. Guh somehow with the read. Unbelievable save there. Is it gonna matter? It is. Drip can't find the goal. Oh my goodness, chaos on the back line. Heps can find a bump, and it might not be free. Unbelievable stuff from Lil Step Bros. How does that not result in a GHE goal?
They were hanging on by a thread. I have no idea how the ball has not crossed over. However, there is still potential for a goal-scoring opportunity as Heps takes it into the corner, pitching up high, and Madmax is already up on the read. Guh and Kep do double commit, but Heps with no boost is forced all the way back down into the GHE half. But look at the pass to Madmax. He has the reset to the backboard, the double setting up Drip, but it's just too far wide. Drip tries getting the dribble, but Kep is able to turn it away. Under 2 minutes to go. So much pressure from GHE. They just haven't been able to break through. They have to sooner rather than later.
Yeah, Lil Step Bros doing a fantastic job shutting down the routine passing lanes, and they're starting to recognize that. Madmax going for a pre-jump from the other side of the field, located it, but just couldn't finish it. Beautiful 50 there from him as he tries to get it again. Can he beat Guh? He can. T. Carell is going to be able to make that save, but GHE, they're still around and they're still lurking, hunting for that first goal to tie this series and hopefully send us into overtime again. Here comes Guh, though. Full ticket boost and ball on his car. Beautiful flick, and it's bar down again. Masterclass from the GHE crossbar as it remains a 1-0 game. But Kep, he's trying to hunt. He did hunt. He hunted for the bump, not the ball, and it's an empty net. T. Carell is never going to miss those.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate double come on the side of GHE. Just panicked a bit as Drip and Madmax went for the same ball, leaving it open for T. Carell. 1:03 to go. I mean, I've seen our offense. We have the potential to score. We just haven't converted upon it just yet. There is still time left in this game. Otherwise, we're facing double match point against an extremely tough team.
Yeah, the pressure is going to be ramped up here. You can tell that Little Step Bros is feeling confident, and so is this man on that ball. Guh. What a series he's had. It's been play after play after play for him, but T. Carell, maybe the unsung hero so far. He's going to try and get something going off the ceiling. Uses a flip. Pardon me, I don't know where my voice went, and it is going to result in the third from Kep. Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, very quickly, the floodgates have opened up on the side of Little Step Bros. They're going to now have a hat trick of goals to their name. 3-0 being the lead with 42 seconds left. Honestly, just find the offense once again. It was a miracle they were able to hold on. Who knows if they're able to replicate it next time around. But I think from here, Golden Hour, just take the time to elaborate what has happened throughout the course of this game and try to figure out where you can possibly improve. It's hard to really say, just because, I mean, Guh has played an unbelievable series. He has played at an undeniable level all throughout the course of these 3 games. He's looking to continue to do so. We're in the final 20 seconds. It is academic from here. Another post-touch reigns in. And I really like the percentage of saves that the Woodwork has for us so far this split.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like a 4v3, but our 4th player is our own crossbar. I'm liking it. However, Lil Step Bros advancing the double match point. T. Carell not going to be able to find the 4th. Doesn't really matter. The game was already over about 20 seconds ago, but Madmax with a little bit of extracurricular, a pinch there from Heps and Madmax goes wayward, and we advance to game 4. Golden Hour needing 2 to complete this comeback.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. I mean, just look at the save numbers from one team to another. 8 saves on the side of Lil Step Bros. 5 specifically from T. Corell, while we only had 1. We played a lot of offense. We outshot them, but we weren't able to convert. And then our defense only putting up 1 save out of the 7 shots that they had in total. That is a bit rough, and the inaccuracies aren't always going to be there. Can't always rely on the crossbar and woodwork to do our dirty work. So the defense is going to have to lock in, and the offense has to find a way to break through. Down to our last life in the upper bracket. Let's see what we got.
Gonna need a little bit more physicality here from this GHE team. Games 1 and 2, they did really well with the bumps and the demos. However, in Game 3, it felt like they were completely outmaneuvered in that statistic. Go, though. Beautiful first touch. He's not going to be able to find the second. It's a breakaway opportunity here. Heps not going to be able to find anything. Can't even get to the ball. Drip can't find the ball either, and it's just Madmax. Beautiful 50-50. Cap going to try and shoot it, but can't do so. Here comes Heps. Half a tank of boost. Free ball. Off the ceiling, but Cap reading that and shutting it down immediately. Beautiful play by him, but it's over to Drip. He now has possession of the ball. Can Kep do it again? Looking. He can. Unbelievable stuff there. But here comes Heps and GHE. A little bit of solid pressure, but it might result in a goal. Never mind. Heps gets back, and here comes the Little Step Bros assault.
Alpha Kep with a shot towards net. Bumps coming through from Gull, but still the defense survives. Now Drip, one-on-one against T-Corell. Flick up high. Barring out. Unfortunate on the side of Golden Hour. Now it's coming against us. Gull now in transition. The shot across net. T-Corell floating it back across once more. It is a pass over towards Kep, but he's not in position to take the shot. Golden opportunity for Drip. Not converted upon. GHE still looking for the first goal in what has actually been over a game as we were shut out last time around. The offense has had opportunities, but man, we just keep seeming to hit a wall, whether it's the actual physical wall in the terms of the crossbar and post, or whether it's the defense of Lil Step Bros. But Drip might have an opportunity. It's floating towards net. Guh can barely get back. Heroics again from Guh.
Guh and T-Corell, it feels like you cannot get past them in this series. It's unbelievable. T-Corell now with a demo in the back line. But it's Madmax and Kep. Kep trying to do it himself. Can't find any resemblance of a Doomsy dish. But here comes T-Corell. Solid 50 there. It's left for Guh. He's going to shoot and he's going to sink it every single time. Guh does it again. 1-0 in favor of Little Step Bros.
Unfortunate. Heps just left awkward in terms of positioning. Guh had the read a little bit quicker. Able to beat Heps to the ball. 1-0. 3:13 left on the clock. Still plenty of time to work with. GHE need to not lose their confidence now. Off kickoff, though, Kep with an opportunity. Drip able to retreat back in time. The boost actually stolen by Heps away from Kep. Could be crucial unless Gull's able to make something happen. He actually ends up taking it too far out of the hands of T-Corell. Kep has to reset. He'll simply pop it up as T-Corell goes and collects the mid-boost. He'll challenge early, but Heps is there first. Madmax now. Pass back towards Heps. Shot on target. Great team play from Golden Hour. Able to respond back and tie it up.
Exactly what they need. Max and Heps, the two men who have done it all tournament long. Beautiful pass, beautiful shot, and beautiful beat. Guh just can't put a hand up, but you're going to have to against this team.
Has a fantastic play coming through from Heps and from Madmax, a team effort, just as you had highlighted throughout the course of the series, the unusual passing lanes that have been opening up. Nothing routine about the offense from GHE, but man, was it strong there. Drip looking to add a second to the tally. Can't get it around Guh. He'll send it back down into the blue half. Heps taking his time from the corner. T-Corell the challenge early. Popped up high, over towards the backboard. Madmax going to take his time, trying to play possession. Kep with the 50. It's Drip to take control. Guh, the read, over towards the sidewall. Heps up top. T-Corell wins the race to the ball on the double. He has it, reclaiming the lead for Little Step Bros.
All 3 members of Little Step Bros in front of all 3 members of GHE. Just complete assault from Little Step Bros, and it ends up paying off. T-Corell able to find the double tap, and it's now 2-1. But still time here for GHE. They need a good kickoff, and they get it. But it does go straight back to T-Corell. Beautiful read there from Drip. The offense trying to mount an assault. I don't know where Heps was coming from, but it works. Here comes T-Corell. Not much boost. Trying to leave it for a teammate, but Heps shuts him down immediately. Here comes GHE. Opportunity here. Max stealing it away from Drip. And now, Little Step Bros, especially with T-Corell, trying to do it himself.
Yeah, I'm seeing double commits come through more and more often. I don't like to see that on the side of GHE. They're able to escape with one there, but pressure still mounting on the side of Little Step Bros. As Madmax takes his time, he's got no more boost in the tank. Drip is up next on the challenge. Bumps being attempted now by Madmax, and the pinch from Guh could open things up. Kept the follow. Heps to shut it down. Followed from Guh out in front. T-Corel the only one back, but the touch from Heps is strong, and now T-Corel has a solo opportunity. Around Drip. Madmax the only one back on the reset. Corel fakes it low. The lead is doubled for Lil Step Bros. 90 seconds left. That might just be the nail in the coffin.
The most longest standing RLCS veteran on this team, marking his name on the series. Potentially the dagger. There's still time left, but what a great shot there from T-Corel. Golden hour. They're going to need something. What do they have up their sleeves that Little Step Bros don't? It's now a 2v1, but Guh, beautiful 50 there on that backline. Again, truly the MVP of this series, but T-Corel, the unsung hero. Heps wins the 50 there, and it goes back to Mr. Longneck himself, Alpha Kep. Nice demo there. It might be the fourth. Can he find the angle? No, he cannot, but Guh can. Dagger for Little Step Bros. They should be advancing through the upper bracket.
Yeah, everything has just seemed a lot more panicky throughout the course of this game. You felt a sense of desperation on the side of GHE. We were able to answer back after one, but since then, Little Step Bros have really put their foot on things here. 1:06 left in the game. Heps is going to take his time, gets a light reset. It's actually a pass out towards Drip, but Guh does have it shut down, and T-Corel looks for another off the reset. Guh searching for bumps. Madmax, the squishy save is successful. Kept able to maintain possession. Heps trying to mount offense. If GHE want to fight back in this series, they're going to have to get a goal right here, right now. But with the reads that Guh is making, how are you supposed to break through this defense? The answer is you don't. It's out in front, but Drip gets faked out by T-Corel on the flick downfield. Madmax can't get back in time. 5-1. Little Step Bros are going to advance. Goal now are going to drop down to the lower bracket.
Unfortunate turn of events here, as they're already leaving.
Yep, they're out. I guess.
All right, you know what? I didn't expect that to happen, but regardless, we lose 1-3. We drop down to the lowers, looking to play the winner of Mini Johnson's and Low Taper Team. Two interesting names there.
I mean, of course, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super shocked, in all honesty. But no, overall, a good series. We knew it was going to take an absolute heroic effort from all three of the guys. The confidence, it looked like it got shored up a little bit after that Game 2 loss, and eventually the floodgates did just unravel.
Yeah, next game will be for another 15 minutes or so. Just as you had said, waiting the winners of Low Taper Team, and Mini Johnson's. On the upper part of the bracket, GAC able to be Control Alt Defeat. Deleted Gaming beats Ben and Jerry's 3-1. Team Evo advance 3-1. Nah advance 3-0. Still waiting on the results from NRG versus Blackberry, Nightfall versus Pineapple, and Solace Students versus Ninja Monkey. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the other pools as well, just to see what the upper brackets look like as well. Ultimates with a sweep against Cotton. Glampers and Belly Bean Boys in Game 5. That's 2-2. Ooh. Lotus 8 advances. They won 3-1 against For the Money. Sim Talk +1 dropping to Season what? L. Season L is Sentinel, Xenom, and Seek. Talk, Simus, and Tricky end up dropping 3-1. Pirates on a boat 3-0. And they're already up 1-0 in their next series against what? Who got a forfeit win? Wow, an upper bracket team got a forfeit win.
Yeah, all right.
Shopify Rebellion able to get a win against Pickaxe. Zookeepers get a win against Giuseppe Esports. Let's go ahead and check the rest as well. Into Pool B3, Gen G Mobile 1 able to get a victory over Maverick. The boys over SYJ. 9 Lives with a sweep. Netherlands America Canada with a 3-1. CMK over Norms University 3-0. Still waiting on 100x35 and Power Rangers plus SOS and Nizdat. We are going to go ahead and check pool number 4. And we'll go have to take our time because we got to wait on the winners of the next series. Complexity 3-0 over NIRV Esports. Gas with a 3-0 over Taha Buffy Mist. What's Up with a 3-0. Space Station with a 3-0. Schnitzelhaus with a 3-0. Strictly Business up 2-0 right now. Everything looking pretty standard for the most part, except for that one. Yeah. I believe it was in Pool 2. We're seeing Sim Talk lose is a bit of an odd one.
Yeah, a little bit of a run back. NRG did eventually end up sweeping Blackberry. Came in like literally seconds after you clicked off of it. Interesting result there from the Seamus team. I was
sorry to hear that, Vass.
Than I guess most people were.
Did it go to 7? How many games, man?
You are familiar with RLCS drama, you knew the entire thing about Talk planning to sit out this series or this split, and then CMOS and him looking for a third. They pick up Tricky, and it just looks like, I don't know, maybe the chemistry isn't there. There hasn't been a lot of time that they've had to really practice, I suppose. I'm not super sure. It's a little bit of a head scratcher, in my opinion.
That it is. And now we gotta go ahead and just take our time because the Low Taper Team and Mini Johnson series has just begun. Yeah. That is a best of 5 that just started a couple minutes ago, so they're gonna have to take their time. Both teams are coming off of a sweep, so it is gonna be interesting to see where exactly things land in that series. Let's go ahead here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the teams really quick. Low Taper Team is the 81st seed, so they are quite the strong team. And then if we look at their opponents here, let's see. That was Low Taper Team are 81st, and Mini Johnsons are 89th. Wow, that is a very good series.
Yeah, very much so. It is not going to be easy at the remainder of day 2. However, this is a team, we know that they can do it. It's just, will they put it all together?
We'll see. Good. Yeah. Give them to take our time and wait, I guess.
I think I do have a stream that is streaming Low Taper Team and Mini Johnsons. Let me double check real quick.
Ooh, if so, please do send the link and I can share that. I'll go ahead and
live.
I'll look forward to.
It is in fact live. Yeah, they have the quals on. I'm going to send it to you real fast. You can post it.
Perfect. I'll just go ahead and let's see.
Can't send it in the chat, or else Nightbot will delete me.
Right, Nightbot's rude like that.
I know, man. It's insane.
Sorry to hear that, Vass. Hey, good effort though, man. We know you guys are a good team. We know Sin are good. Sorry about the sub situation, but hey, it is what it is. Always next series, next season.
Of the players on Mini Johnsons.
He's one of their players. Gotcha.
Team. Yeah, Low Taper Team. A little bit of a dismantling in game 1. It's 3-0 with just above 2 minutes left.
Gotcha. Oh, you threw it. Okay, I didn't see you threw it. I didn't see what channel you threw it in.
My bad.
All good. Let's go ahead and take a look, see what's going on.
I'm gonna get some water real quick. Give me just a moment.
Feel free, my man. Go ahead.
Good shot. Nice.
Let's go ahead and pause music while we watch and see our potential opponents.
Nice. Let's stay on. Here. No double. Nice. Open, maybe? Good shot. Nice. Nice. Plenty of time. I'm cheating.
Yeah, we had a lot of viewers there at one point too. We still have a lot. This is great. And hey, hold on. Let me go ahead and throw this out here real quick. We had 500 followers as a result of today's stream. Let's see. That's Alioth being the 500th follower. We already got 4 followers today. Multiple yesterday. This is fantastic. 500, a huge milestone to hit. I'm extremely grateful, so thank you all very much for... Excuse me. I meant to mute my mic and I missed the mute button. Thank you all so much for the continued support. It is more than greatly appreciated. You guys rock. Well, let's keep showing up. It's all about the team here today, so we're gonna keep cheering them on. Let's go ahead and see
what's up, K4?
What else happening?
Winner places Golden Hour Esports. Who's on that team? I'll be left. I got it.
Let's see.
Nice, I'll play.
The mid, right?
Booster.
Right side. Stay on.
I couldn't.
Good try. Watch shot.
It's not in.
I got.
Nice. Is it there?
I took mid left.
Nice.
One there.
He's got it again. Nice.
Nice. One on.
I can't.
You got that. Nice.
Nice.
Getting them in the back.
Fun fact here.
Top right.
Yeah.
Just pops it.
What
Yeah.
team is this? I don't know who's on what team. I think it's Mini Johnsons.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a look.
Mini Johnsons. Mini Johnsons brought it back. It's a 1-goal game. Incredible.
Tied.
It's tied now?
Tied. As you said it.
Am I
My guy.
slow? Oh, wow, I am slow. Holy smokes.
Peep the stream, brother. Let's go. By the way, while you went and got water, I noticed that we officially have hit 500 followers over here on the channel.
Let's
So
go.
let's go.
Good looks, brother.
Enough
You deserve it. Everyone,
Bring
if
that
you're
guy
not
up.
following this guy, follow him immediately. Jeez, what a caster.
I got.
No one up yet.
I got
One
again.
up.
They've got a good amount of viewers too.
50.
50.
Good,
Put
good.
him left. 1 on 1 on 1 on.
Yeah, they got 17 viewers.
1 on.
One of my friends from an amateur league I'm a part of, Vast, he said he did RLCS quals yesterday and ended up going against SOS. That's
Holy
brutal.
smokes. Oh, no way. They lost 0-second goal. What a
That's
tragedy.
rough.
Imagine bringing it back down 4 and you lose at 0 seconds. I would cry.
I'm the caster, so while we wait, we're watching. The whole team, or just you are? No sneak peeks? That's crazy. Yeah, the coach is watching right now. Oh, the Chan. Are you a streamer?
Let's go ahead and follow this guy.
Yeah, me too.
See.
Funny dude. He's almost at 4K. Holy smokes.
Oh, good for him.
Nutty, thanks for the follow. K4, thanks for the
I don't know
follow.
if this dude's well known or not.
Okay,
I've
bet.
personally never
Okay,
heard of him,
bet.
but I mean, they
Let's
look
do
like a
this.
good squad.
Shout out the oxygen decal.
Oh, does he have oxygen decal on?
Mhm.
I gotta
Dude,
show out.
I love Sports. Let me tell you.
We got GHE's
World's
caster.
2024
Watch me, gotta
Oxygen
show out.
Esports was the greatest
gotta
team to
intimidate
ever grace
GHE
the
here.
face of the earth.
Let's go.
User of I? Oh,
The resetting server lobby. I'm guessing it's just 1-0.
oh, this is
That's the
crazy.
fun here.
What up, Excal?
So
Yeah.
Yeah, what you
to
got?
make day 3, we will play the loser of NRG and Pineapple.
Back right.
That is, if we make it all the way, we
We
would
cook.
be playing the loser of NRG and Pineapple.
We cook.
Pineapple, the roster.
Pineapple's
with-
33 seed. That's close to us, dude. We're
Pineapple's
41.
Yeah. Merton, Indigo, and Dizzy. Yeah, I know all 3 of those guys. And then NRG, obviously. I'm pretty sure everyone knows
I
that.
got the boost for me.
I will be... Okay, so Pineapple did beat Nightfall. I just had that come through.
Miss me.
So yeah, NRG Pineapple up
Got
next.
the back left.
Um,
Right.
Nice.
well, that not only do we have to... Well, we would have to face either Ben and Jerry's or Grind Mines and Zavna. I mean, Ben and Jerry's took a game off deleted, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah, they did.
So we'll have to face the winner of that and then winner or loser of NRG Pineapple to get to day 3. Plenty of time, though.
Back right.
Plenty of time and plenty of potential. Oh, man, followers coming through like crazy. Let's go.
Nice.
I don't have a notification. Is that bad?
Try.
Can't.
I can try.
Get third.
Good try. You. I'm right side.
Right.
Might not be the greatest idea of
Two
all
up to
time, but
50.
no one's going to punish you for it.
All you.
Dude, Tralalelo Tralala won their first series. Let's go!
Yeah.
I love these guys.
They're in our bracket, right? Yeah, there they are.
Yeah,
I'm low.
top
They
of our
swept
losers.
too. Nice.
I'm bummed.
Top one.
This makes me so happy. I just want to say their name again. In all honesty,
Up
It's a
right.
great name. That's an
these
elite
guys are
name.
the goats.
Good take.
Good save.
Holy smokes! Wait, you just hit 500. Let's go.
Yes, literally in this stream.
That's insane.
At the mid right.
Just landing on
Yeah, but right now we're just watching this. Unfortunately, they're getting cooked a little bit.
Oh, are they getting worked? Oh, holy.
A little. Holy. You have that read? Jeez, that would have been nuts.
I'm middle.
Beat him.
Nice.
Oh, lyrics. Bang!
3 double. Bang, bang.
Bang! What a play. I took a screenshot of this lobby because it is the most ridiculous lobby I've ever been a part of.
What to say? What is that dude's name? I want to see it again. Antonio, please tilt your. Okay, I can't even read it. It's too long.
Antonio Montoya Molina Ramirez.
Times down.
Still the
That's got to be some like TikTok.
It's got to be a
guy.
reference of something, right?
past one.
That and Tralalelo Tralala both have to be.
Yeah.
2 on.
I
Nice.
truly hope someone in K4's
Clear
chat
Nice.
can
Let's
give
Take top
us
left.
any
Take top
sort
left.
Stay on.
of
Okay.
confirmation.
Nice.
Swing it right. You go first.
I'm looking to check if
I'm
there's
right.
been any more larger upsets on the night.
I'm back.
Oh, it's a
Just
Princess
a-
Bride
oh.
reference.
I got.
Okay.
Is it actually?
I got it.
Thank you, Steel
pretty
Steel
cool.
Streak.
That's fine. I gotta wait on Kato.
I'm back.
That's Auntie. Hold on.
Oh my gosh! Wait, that's my best friend. Hey Brady, what's up, bro? I'm sorry, I had to do that.
That's okay. That's Auntie on Mini Johnson's.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, dude, 100x35 lost.
What? No way.
Yep. Pigeon Scythe and Reasonable. In game 3, they lost. This is a joke, obviously, but it says they lost 214,748,364. Never mind, I was wrong. 2 billion. Yeah, I'm not doing that again, but they lost by a lot. And then Thrushmead. Wow, that is a name. Thrushmead.
Yeah, that's 2 billion. All right, guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
Power Rangers apparently beat 100x35. 2,147,438,000 or 483,647 to 0 in game 3, and then won by 999 in game 5.
Dude,
It was a reverse
Power
sweep.
rankings next weekend.
Right?
Oh, was it actually?
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
100x35 got reverse swept. Who's on Power Rangers?
No one I've heard of.
Darklight,
Respectfully to them.
Hexic, and Mech. What seed are they?
On left side.
35.
Yeesh. I mean, it actually was a pretty close match seating-wise then.
But what? Well then, what?
Okay.
What's 100x35 seed then?
27.
Wow.
Just go to you,
The only other...
I got a guy in my chat saying that Darklight is nasty,
I'll tell you something.
Darklight's nasty.
and another guy who said he may have heard of Mech. So this team ain't nobodies. The team ain't nobodies. They like that.
Only other technical...
Oh, what a
upset,
touch from
I believe,
Lyrics. Oh.
was-
I'm middle.
Oh, is he finishing it? No.
Nice.
The 29th seed, we all chopped.
Yeah.
Lost to... Who is this team?
Toho.
Slow.
You?
I don't know how to pronounce that name.
I'll find it.
Gajauber? Gajuber.
Well, Season L got the. You remember Season L beat Sim Talk. Let's see, where is this at?
Yes.
Cobalt Esports over Trush Me.
Yeah, that one. Shout out, trust me.
What seed was Cobalt?
Cobalt was
I'll jump.
higher.
I'm taking it out right now. Cobalt's 38,
Yeah.
I bumped middle.
and if it'll work with me, I can tell you the answer to the second one.
Supersonic Unks
Trush
and
Me
Great-
was 27. That is an 11.
I'm deep there.
That is an 11 difference of 11 seeds in an upset.
Touching back.
Holy smokes. Arsenal's
right.
team and Grapes Are Amazing have played a 46-minute best of 5
I got
series.
it.
Just let that one sink in.
Touch.
Holy.
Is Arsenal live? Yeah, Arsenal's live. What is happening?
Up. He's up.
I'm bummed.
There it is. Just a
How about
standard
middle?
game.
He's popping out.
I'm up.
He's
Trying to
playing
bump.
ones.
Nice.
Nice
He's
bump.
awkward. I can't.
Hmm.
I got out.
I wonder then what is happening. Melodic, Zath, Jasper, and Cosme. Mizu, Leth, and Arsenal love it.
Right?
I can't.
Close.
And then, yeah, Gajuber over We All Chopped, but they unfortunately draw Complexity next.
Ooh, unlucky.
That is tough, bro.
That is a bad break.
To be fair, I mean, had we won, we would have drawn Deleted, you know?
Yeah. Speaking
What's up,
of,
Sid?
how's Kepper doing?
That's a great question.
They're losing. Deleted's up.
Deleted's up, okay.
2-1 in game 2. Deleted took game 1.
Gotcha. Low Taper team up 2-0 in the series.
No tapered.
I don't know. It's just
Damn,
the
so East doesn't
connections
make that
on
much of a
East and
difference?
Central is bad. Nah, East is like it's bad. Like my ping isn't bad, but it's bad.
I see. We got this. It's close games. Close that way.
I got it.
Oh yeah, 3-1. Yeah, Gyro's just piling it on now.
Power Rangers playing Gen G.
Oh yeah.
The team, that's the team that reverse swept 100x35. They have Gen G.
Oh yeah, they do.
That is brutal.
Please
I don't envy
demolish
them. I don't envy them. Can you imagine Power Rangers just comes in and beats Gen G as well? It's out of left
I'd
field.
love that. Cinema.
I go.
Bang. I'm waiting on back left.
It's
Waiting
off the
on
wall.
back left.
Oh my gosh, Arsenal's team lost.
They lost.
Yeah, apparently by 21 in game 5, but I don't trust that.
Yeah, obviously. Just as much as I trust the Power Rangers Game 3 score.
See you? One there.
Bro, if Arsenal would have won, he would have played Space Station. Why did they?
Oh, bro, the cinema.
Okay. Okay.
The cinema of that.
No double.
Haven't really been any other crazy upsets that I can see.
No.
Some friends of mine at Justice for Solo lost in lowers.
I got.
Unfortunate.
Nice. 50.
50.
There's a team in day 2 called PBJ the Long Way. I'm just looking for odd team names now.
Long way. What's that from? I remember that.
The Long Way.
Keep going. One up.
It's a whole social media trend.
Yes, that's right.
Making sandwiches odd.
That's so
All you.
cool.
One
What
on.
else? What else? What else?
Nice. I'll follow.
One on.
Left
I'm
first
0-0.
one.
I'm not there.
Hold
Coach.
up.
Nice. I'm bumping
Still
up.
0.
I can get this.
It's low tapered.
Oh man, Dream Blunt rotation got a forfeit.
The back left.
Blunt rotation. What a name.
Good lyrics.
Tough
Yeah.
forfeit L.
I'm getting demo chase back.
I
I'll
bumped
turn,
him.
I'll turn.
He's 0. He's 0. He's 0.
Northeastern,
You?
who
Oh,
took a
right.
game off of NRG, lost in Game 5 in their first series today.
Dang.
I took top left.
Tough draw.
I have left ball. I got.
So.
Alright, all you.
Still, we're waiting. We're just waiting on this match. This could be done this game though. I mean, if low taper team be able to shut this down, that'll be a quick 3-0. And that reset. Oh my god, that's rough.
All good.
Sheesh, what a shot.
Yow.
Oh.
Who is this guy? Sign him to a 20-year deal now.
20-year deal. There's no way this game exists in 20 years.
I wouldn't be too mad. I also wouldn't be entirely shocked.
I
I
got.
go.
Downward trajectory.
Nice all the way.
Interior crocodile alligator.
I got.
I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
I'll-
I'm back.
Shout out whatever radio station in Ohio hosted that.
One on.
Corner.
No, me.
I bumped
I'll
it
go.
up.
Oh, 2-0. They're piling
Dang.
it on. Holy
This
smokes.
is actually brutal. I don't really have any concerns though. I'm watching this and I feel pretty good about us. Yeah.
Nice. That's on the left.
I won't
took-
speak
we-
too soon
Okay.
because we saw how that went for
Middle.
me last series.
We took a game off of a very strong team. I feel good about
We
this.
did. That's true. That is very true.
I can't bump him.
Austin Kempner, Alpha Camp.
Turning on it.
I took top.
That was a fun series though. That was fun.
That was.
I don't know how many viewers we peaked at. It was 30 something for sure.
Yeah, it was like 33, I believe.
Now's the time when you and I just run twos instead.
Nice, that's fine.
Oh, we should have done that. You're
Nah,
right.
I'm in a party with Heps.
Shout out Heps,
I'm
man.
not gonna get shot.
He's just stayed here. Everyone else left.
I'm thinking back right. One on.
Yeah. Pretty clear.
One up. Shot.
Double?
Nice.
They gotta come back from down 2, and Lyrics is just straight up missing the net.
Bro, no way you actually
Bro,
landed on that.
come on, man.
Yeah, it's over.
High backflip there. That's
Bro,
that.
no way
They
you
score
just
again?
did that shot.
Yeah, 3-0.
I was fucking ready for it. I guess I just shouldn't double that.
Yeesh.
Bible's a good
Bible
player,
for
man. Watch
himself.
out for him.
Yeah.
GD.
Watch out
is.
for Bible.
Right.
This guy's apparently available for purchase, but he's playing really well.
Just putting it up.
Does that just mean he's looking
That's
for a
like a
team?
pass.
Bible
Maybe,
just means he's
honestly.
looking for an org.
This Kada guy is pretty sick as well.
Deep there.
Genji up 1-0. Thank you very much,
I
Big
took top
Will.
right. Never mind. Got it.
I freaking love that name, Big Will. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out Will. Shout out
Nah,
King
it's
Carter
Big
for
Will.
GHG.
It's Big Will.
You have time.
I know, I love that guy. He's one of the goats on GHE Carbon.
Ultimate's up 2-0. Pirates on the boat already swept. They're already done.
Yeah, beat
I'm
him.
bu-
Huh?
Yeah.
Trying to bump.
What
Pirates
pool?
on a boat.
B2?
Yeah, B2. They're already through.
What did they have? Oh, they had what?
Yeah, who got a forfeit double?
Oh,
with
they
no
had
flat
the
tires.
Wanda Mike team. No way. That's
Huh?
so funny. They had Wanda Mike, Flitz, and Toasty.
No one.
What did?
You middle.
Oh my god, they swept them.
Poab. Yeah, that's
Wow,
insane.
good for Poab, dude.
Oh my.
And
Queen's
look at the
legacy
scores: 4-0-3-1-2-1.
Guys is ready.
Oh my gosh, that wasn't close.
Shout out 5 up. Current Zip, go Zips.
Yeah.
My hometown team, baby.
Really? That's pretty sick.
Yeah, dude. I'm like
Go
just down the
Mocs.
road.
Shout out Chattanooga, man.
Trying to see if any other results are in. I don't see anything, but the result for this is all but in. We're going to be taking on Low Taper Team next series.
Fall.
They're the 81st seed. So,
81st, you said?
yep.
It's like double R's. Come on now.
That's what mattered.
got what we wanted.
Top 128 is what mattered.
All right. What am I looking for here? I'm not sure if you're looking at the chat right now. My one friend is trying to shout out Denver, but he said shootout.
Dude, bro,
Shootout
you
in
can't
Denver.
say
Bro,
that.
man, bro. All right, I hope you're safe.
Bro, man, come on now, bro.
That's one of my teammates. All right, we're against Low Taper team. We just wait on the results for them. Let's see. Let me just double check and make sure that is 81st. Let's
It is 81st.
It is? Sick.
Yep.
All right. Bang. All right, Bro Mike's got cover. He's good. Cool. He can avoid apparently the shootout in Denver. Good lord. What does this stream come to?
Bro. That's insane.
What has this stream come to?
What a guy. All right, here we go.
Glad to hear, Bro Mike. Glad to hear.
I think you just sent a friend request to Kep. Sorry.
No, I can. I could.
It caught me
I
off
could.
guard
Is
for a
the-
second.
What does it hurt to do that, right?
Dude, or shoot, man. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Bang! Dang it! Invitation failed. All right, gun T-Curl then.
Oh, it's crazy. Great dudes.
I couldn't send it to Kep. It straight up wouldn't let me. But, you know, is what it is. Man, it is getting dark. Do we,
Bust out the lights.
That light's not plugged in.
Oh, no.
What's plugged into that? If it's nothing important, I'm gonna let's set up that light. I don't even need this cable for my headphones. Did he follow? No, Kep liked my tweet when I added him yesterday.
Let's go.
But he didn't follow. No, I did not get the follow.
Shadow. Bro, man, what are you doing?
Bro Mike's roasting me. That's
I like
all.
it. Trying to make Shadow. We just got it. That's good. That one's funny.
Oh, there we go. That helped things. But it makes the rest of the room look bleak. Well, actually, no. Right now, it's extremely helpful. Never mind. We're taking it. We'll take it.
Hey, you turned back around. You looked like you were in a cave.
What's real fun, if I turn off all the surrounding lights, it just becomes a void.
That's hilarious, dude. I can't get it out of my head. Wait, how tra-la-la do? Saratoga?
Is that rough?
Who's mine? Oh, wait. I'm thinking of someone different. Who is...
TV Evo is
Talladega
up.
is who I'm thinking
TV Evo is up 2-0 right now on GAC.
White.
GAC is Angel Creed and G-Man. That's a pretty good team. I know G-Man.
That is a good team.
So Evo's up 2-0 on them. Yeah, we got Energy or Pineapple next, assuming we win this. Thank you, Alioth. Beautiful. Shopify with a sweep on Zookeepers. Zookeepers is Tool, Cosmic, RL Skippy, and Luck.
That's a good team.
But apparently two-piece Parthen Rails are just better, and they swept them immediately.
Oh, they are. Let me tell you. That team is something that you got to look out for this split.
All right, hold on. I gotta change the team-main series score.
It's 9 lives Cobalt.
Gen G is up 1-0 to start, but I think we already knew that. Yeah, we already knew that. Shopify cooked your favorite team today? Who's your favorite team? Where are they? Oh wait, did I literally just addressed that, didn't I? Who's your favorite team? Pickaxe?
Pickaxe.
Draz, Nebra, Rhyolite. Oh, Rhyolite. Okay. DSG.
Diamond pickaxe. 2-piece stocks. I agree.
That's dude, not a bad time to take stock in them. It's such an interesting swap to me, man.
It is. I can tell you, like, here's
Can
my
you
thought.
imagine how
Ready?
that would have broken the scene like 4 years ago?
Oh, 100%. Are you kidding me?
Dude, owners of organizations would be burned at the stake for for that move. But it's crazy the longevity Reynolds has had. Same
I
with
like
Justin.
It for both teams, though, man.
I think it's a good switch because I think Reynolds will be a really good
Floor raiser.
Oh, in League of Legends. Oh, well, I'm not paying attention to League of Legends, bro. Like, this
Oh.
is a Rocket League team stream.
No, Trollalelo Trollala lost?
No, Trollalelo Trolla lost.
Are you kidding me? Dude, I'm actually heartbroken. Unbelievable.
Who's on Saratoga? Anyone good? Juro, Hexy, and Jared? I don't know.
I recognize that Hexy name, but that's it. Yeah, it's Ben and Jerry's or Grind Mind. Pulse Complex. Oh, this kid's a Pulse player.
Hexy's a homo of Alioth. Am I pronouncing that right? Is it Alioth? Is it Alioth?
I think it's,
Alioth?
I think this dude's name is just Ali. I think this is one of the GHE kids.
I'm taking it too far. Got it.
I could be wrong. He's gonna shut me up immediately, but
Help me out, brother. Help a man out. There's nothing worse.
yeah, it is Ali.
Ali.
Hey, Ali.
Ali. Got it. Or is it more like Ali? Like Muhammad Ali? Alioth. Alioth. Gotcha. Alioth.
Oh, that's cool. We ready? Who are we waiting on?
Ali. Gotcha.
The entire low taper team, actually.
Yes. Yes, we are. We are currently waiting on a team that literally just got done with the sweep. I don't know how we could possibly be waiting for them, but here we are.
Oh, hey. They're on FF notice. They have been for 2 minutes now. Fun fact.
Odd. I mean, they literally just played. I think they played
Yeah.
Central. Okay, no, we're good to go. They just said they just logged it. They checked in, and we faced the winner of Ben and Jerry's and Grind Mines. Ben and Jerry's we saw took a game off deleted, but Grind Mines is also very good.
Where did they come from? Lowers. Okay.
Here, let me go ahead and check both teams. 80th seed is Grind Mines. 73rd is Ben and Jerry's. I feel good about our opponents no matter what, but we got to focus on this first.
Grind Mine, their only loss came from, what is this name? Tim Cheese versus John Pork.
Yow.
Fantastic.
Let's do this. Game 2 inbound. Game 2, Series 2 inbound.
Finally. Do it. I don't know about you guys. Chat, how pumped up are we? How many series more do we got? Potential for 3 more series to make day 3. This is the start of the lower bracket run.
It's going to be a long night at that. We have a long run we got to end up having here. But it starts here. Starts right here with the big bounce back W. Hopefully our players actually choose orange because I do not have us selected as orange right now. Hold on, let me do something real quick. Alright, so we're just waiting on them right now. Absolutely, we're making day 3. Alright.
Here we go.
Garcia, Keita, and Biable. Here we go.
Already.
Teams are ready. And we are orange's time. Thank you very much.
Let's go.
Golden Hour, I appreciate you guys. Let's play. Game time. Golden Hour Esports. Forgot the camera once again. God dang it. I got to get better at turning that off.
Understandable.
We're
Here
good.
we go.
We're good. It's all set
Start
now.
of game 1. Oh, Max. Max trying to start us off very quickly with A ceiling shot gets shut down by Keita, who marches to counterattack towards the orange net. Here's Bible, though, the MVP of their last series. It just floats in. 18 seconds in, Bible steals the first goal, and Golden Hour goes down. What happened here?
I guess,
Max,
yeah, he just moved up a little bit too far. That is
not great positioning.
That's a less than ideal way of starting things out. Quick shot from Bible. Just even said the MVP of last series. We did get to watch them compete in their last series up against... wow, I feel bad for forgetting. But either way, they were able to get the win, largely off the back of plays by Bible. And now Drip is going to have to be the defensive hero here. Is able to get the light touch. Bible with the reset from the ceiling, dropping back towards the ground, but Heps is not going to give him any room to work with. Keita now off the ceiling himself, drop down, ground pinch available. Going to leave it for Garcia, and Heps has the double block. He's got no more boost. Trying to get a 50 and ends up getting the 50. It'll be over towards Drip to the sidewall. Ceiling pinch coming through over towards net. Bible routine save.
Yeah, I believe the winner, or pardon me, I believe the loser of Low Taper Team's last series was Small Johnsons. I could be wrong, but regardless, that doesn't matter. This...
That's what it was.
Yes.
Mini Johnsons in Low Taper Team.
Right.
Your typical...
Here's a potential shot. Does it fall in? No, Heps can't get it in. But yeah, as you said, typical TikTok brain rot team matchup. But regardless, one of them came out on top, and now they have the honor of the privilege of facing your Golden Hour Esports. A little bit of pressure so far from GHE, as Garcia is going to be able to get to that ball. But Drip does steal his boost. Hep keeps it alive. It is now what could be a 2v1. But Heps decides to take himself back to the far right corner. Drip, though, trying to leave it back for Heps. Can't do much with it. A beautiful 50 there. Keita with the doink. Madmax having to get up quickly. Pinches that off the back wall for a little bit of extra power and gets a beautiful 50. Good stuff here from GHE after conceding their first, but it's not going to result into a goal until now. Heps somehow sneaks it past everybody. All three members of GHE come forward, and it results in Heps pointing the dagger directly at their chest. 1-1 in favor of neither team. We keep going with 3 minutes left.
And Keita got a little over anxious there, went the challenge right away, but didn't have the angle, just simply had to circle underneath the ball and away from it. And as a result, it just ends up going into the back of the net, and Madmax looking to make it 2, saved off the post from Garcia. Heps not letting up on the pressure, shot Garcia with another block out wide. Drip, the follow to the backboard to be cleared by Keita. Huge opportunity from Golden Hour, looking to hit their stride. They didn't like conceding that first, and Heps looking to possibly get the first lead on the board for GHE. It'll drop down just outside of the net, and Keita will clear successfully.
Yeah, it was a beautiful save there on the side of, I believe it was Garcia, as here's a free ball. Keita and Heps going to meet to take a solid 50 that goes in the favor of GHE, but now it's Max. Takes it, trying to beat one, which he does. One man back left, it's Keita. Makes a good stop. But now it's Heps trying to find Drips. The net is empty for a moment. Heps just gonna, or pardon me, Drip just gonna shoot. And it's a rocket and in. The lead for GHE just past halftime. 2-1 with 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go.
And Keita could do nothing but watch. Absolutely boostless. Not a dime left in the tank in order to expend it on a possible save attempt. Drip with the nuke on target. Ends up bearing it on through. Keita's looking to answer back in kind. On the reset, it's a light touch, and Drip is able to get a read on against one. Garcia, light touch, Drip towards the sidewall. Gets the pitch as well downfield. Viable, red. It's a pass out in front for Heps. The shot going wide, but still looking to maintain possession is Heps. He has the sidewall read, and Madmax will claim possession once again. Extra touch to the backboard. Bible taking his time. 50 up high over towards the corner wall. Read by Madmax. Garcia on the clear. Heps has the read. Great save from Keita on the goal line.
Yeah, beautiful stuff here from both teams, in all honesty. The pressure from GHE and the poise and just the stature from Low Taper Team to nullify some of these beautiful offensive possessions. But Drip trying to get one more for his earnings. He gets it. 2 goals for Drip, 3 goals for GHE. A broken play results in the 3rd goal.
That was a perfect ground pitch. Oh my goodness, what a slick recovery it was from Drip as well. That is unreal. And look at,
are you kidding me?
Look at the chat.
These guys.
Look at the chat. Bible's not happy with the fact that he has to see replays over and over coming through from the GHE goals. He said, "Hey spectator, please skip." And I believe it was Drip right away who said no.
Yeah.
On the quick chat. I mean, I can't help but laugh at that. But if you don't want me to show replays, either score your own like that, or don't let GHE score. I can't help but laugh. That is too funny to me.
We're never skipping a replay ever again. But neither is Kata, though. He wants to watch it, too. A little bit of psychological warfare, potentially, from both teams. We'll see how it affects the series. But yeah, Kata, recognizing that net was open, putting just a beautiful shot on target, middle of the goal, and they bring it within one. Anyone's game here in game one, trying to start us off strong. Could we find overtime, or could GHE shut us down immediately? Kata now, it's a great shot. Heps the last man back. Pardon me, as here comes GHE trying to break out of their own half.
Now Madmax taking his time. Bible up against him, 50 neutral. Great recovery from Madmax to send it back downfield. Garcia doesn't have the read, and Bible takes away from Kata, who had boost, and Bible's boost gets stolen from Heps. Good opportunity from GHE to punish the awkward defense. Madmax to pop up high. Heps next to it, sending out towards the opposite corner wall, but a demo from both Drip and Kata onto each other makes it a 2v2 temporarily. Madmax to the backboard, gonna be cleared even further by Heps, and the extra side wall tap does not come through. Kata, the dribble around one. Madmax goal line save, final 20. A big push coming through from Low Taper team, but they haven't found their mark just yet.
Yep, Madmax with a beautiful read there on that ball, just diving across exactly where he needs to be. Is now he's going to get a pass, going to shoot it, not going to be able to line up the double tap, but GHE now mounting an assault. Need to be careful. Do not overextend with the lead and 5 seconds left. However, here comes Kata, going to try and get a flick, as some people running interference, and it rolls in. Somehow, with 0 seconds on the board, a ball that was on the ground counted as a goal. Regardless, the tie goal, wow, I'm not super sure how that counted, in all honesty.
I do not know either, but the extra touch from Heps gave the ball just the necessary speed it needed to cross the line. Now, we find ourselves in golden goal territory, and Kata looks to be the person to seal it away early, but what a read it is up top from Drip. Madmax up next. Now Drip back downfield. Madmax taking his time, trying to run interference on the defense. He does so, but Drip does not have a shooting lane available to him. Bible clearing up high. Heps out towards Garcia. Drip on the follow. Light pop, but Garcia does have it red. However, with no boost in the tank, it will mean that it is a free possession for Drip.
Yeah, pardon me at the end of regulation. Almost taken aback a little bit, because I did not think that that should have been a goal, but here comes Viable. He was the MVP last series, yeah, and trying to make a name for himself again. The pass was looking over to Kata, but it was cut out by, I believe, Drip. Here comes Heps, though. Full tank of boost, and a lot of space to work with. Beats one, isn't able to beat the second, but the third man gets completely caught off guard, but no one there to punish. Kata clearing it out, and now Low Taper team trying to mount an assault in this overtime. The comeback would be beautiful for their morale, but GHE gonna need to find an answer themselves. The 50 with Heps and Kata is left over to Drip. It goes over in the corner, and here comes GHE. The pressure is large and in charge here.
Kata now able to send it back downfield. Both Madmax and Heps had to reset in our own half, had to get boost, and now Bible's able to take possession. Madmax up next, doesn't quite have the read, coming through from Kata, shot off target. Garcia the follow, he'll find it. Low Taper team able to save, or excuse me, steal away game number one, and I gotta be honest, I think they're gonna want to watch the replay.
Yeah, can't really blame them on that one. 4-3 the final score in game one, but a best of 5, it's anyone's game. See how what can happen from here, but a little bit of a collapse from the Golden Hour boys.
Yeah, that was rough, and it is what it is. It happens. Good 0-second goal on the side of Low Taper team, and they were able to convert as well. Madmax just challenging extremely early on the passing opportunity that came through from Bible, and Kata was able to get a shot towards net just off target. Garcia the follow. Just got to iron things out a little bit. We might still be a little bit rattled from dropping that first series. I'm certain that the confidence will return, but it's got to return sooner rather than later. Can't afford to go down 2-0 in a series, especially to a lower-seeded team such as Low Taper team. This is supposed to be a favorable matchup for the boys in orange, but so far it has not quite been that storyline.
Yeah, so we're sticking around in this orange half. Now it's Viable, trying to get it over to Garcia, can't do so. Kata, the last man back, he does accidentally backflip, but he will recover just in time. Max can't put a hand up, trying to get in his way, but here comes Drip. Gonna go off the corner. Oh no, the rule one's broken. Devastation for the side of GHE, I can't believe it. Anyway, Max now on his way, trying to put any pressure on, but it's now Kata. No boost, but the bump clears him out. Drip, unfortunate mistake on the rule one. He will have to make up for it in my eyes, but they're trying to do so now. Max can't find a pass, so Kata with the clear.
I don't know. Us breaking rule 1 is a little bit of a bad look. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's my team, you know. I don't really know how to defend a move like that, though. Hopefully, Drip is able to, as you had said, win back our favor, if you will. But Madmax with the pass from the ceiling, shot from Heps, not gonna be able to come through. Madmax maintaining possession. Bible 50 away by Drip. It's Heps on the follow. Around 1. It's around Garcia. Bible's got no more boosting. Gets drilled off the ball by Heps. Sent to the stratosphere. Makeda's able to take possession. It's been a lot of good 50s being taken on the side of low taper team. The challenges have come through with great timing. And so far, GHE have not been able to deal with it.
Yeah, it looks like the pressure, though, still continuing. Just about over a minute in the blue half, but regardless, nothing to show for it. Just a couple of shots and some beautiful saves on the side of low taper team. Garcia able to get to that ball. His second touch of the entire game, fun fact, as now Golden Hour, the ones to try and break out of their own half. Heps able to do so, sets up a 2v1 against Kada. Kada is going to get removed, but Max was not ready for it. Did not trust his teammates, but he might make up for it. 1v1 versus Garcia, solid 50 from him. Garcia now. His teammate gets demoed, but he gets the reset. He can't beat Max, so it goes straight to Viable, who ends up whiffing and leaves it for Kada. Now, Heps dropping, trying to make some magic go on, but now it's Max. Half a tank of boost. Can he get back to this ball? He can. Lining up the double tap, doesn't get it. Drip trying to shoot it. It's saved out by Kada. Beautiful opportunity there from GHE. Again, cleared away by low taper team.
Now Garcia up top. Has one touch. Left for Drip. Kada's going to be first on the challenge. Drip over the top of him. Ceiling pinch over towards the net. Bible on no boost. Still able to get back. Shot on target. Saved by Garcia on the far post. Placement was strong, but not strong enough. And now Garcia walks away with possession off the traded demos from both teams. 2:15 left. Neither team able to just have a shred of offense. There's been a lot of pressure from GHE, but the quality opportunities have been low in number. It'll be Madmax looking to change things. Shot, saved just up high, falling from Drip on target. Makeda is there in the right position once again. Bile with the extra touch over the top of Drip. Kada to take it even further. The defensive low taper team has been a wall, to say the least, here in game 2.
Yeah, it was a weak save from Kada, but regardless, it was enough of one. Beautiful positioning there from low taper team as they try and mount an assault now. But it's Heps. Has half a ticket boost, going to leave it up for Drip, but the pass is just a little bit too hard. Kada with that sidewall read, can't get it past Madmax, so now he's on the ball. The Pulse Clan player. Want to see some mechs come out from him, but there might have been a free ball, but Kada does in fact get the read. Drip now. Another boom. The net is almost empty. It's a 1v1. Kada's going to be back. It didn't matter as the ball was off target, but just for good measure. Heps now can't get that 50, so it's Drip. Drip. He failed the Rule 1 just over 2 minutes ago, still trying to win back our hearts. You could do it with a goal here. He has the boom, looking for Heps, who doesn't get the recovery, but he's still around, trying to pass it to Drip. Drip can't find the shot, goes so far wide left, and GHE trying to recover again.
You know what, I just thought about it. Drip did defend me when the opposing team asked for me to skip the replay. So
Valid,
you know what?
valid.
I'll give Drip the benefit of the doubt right now.
My
However,
goodness.
the defense is concerning me at the moment. Bible can't get a shot on target. Garcia's going to continue to mount pressure. It's out in front for Kada, but cleared downfield, and Bible is limited in boost. He will collect the corner. His position, though, a little bit awkward. Drip to the sidewall. Garcia pass out wide towards Bible. Read by Heps on the opportunity downfield. The reset. Tries getting a 50, and he does! Heps to the house late here in game number 2.
LeBron James coming out of nowhere, getting the dunk on Garcia and Kada. What a play there from Heps. He's done it all night, and he needs to continue to. Wow.
That is a beaut and a massive confidence builder. However, off kickoff, you still got to be careful. Kickoff goals are everywhere at every level of play. They are able to deal with it for the time being, and Heps is going to continue bringing the ball all the way downfield off the demo from Drip. Pass across, read by Bible, plenty of boost in the tank. Final 10 seconds, low taper team looking to go the distance of the field. It's Garcia on the follow to the corner. Drip, though, keeping the ball close to the belt. Heps got no boost, but still gets a touch out wide, and it's a further clear from Madmax. They're going to have to do it in the air. Garcia to the sidewall. Bible, light touch, team bumps coming through. It is so awkward for low taper team. Kate is going to send it downfield. Heps, make sure there's no one in range. Tied series.
I want to give Heps the credit he deserves here. Low taper team went for an air dribble and a teammate bumping on the way with about 10 seconds left. Heps, beautiful job avoiding that second player, trying to find the bump on him, adjusts his car beautifully, gets around it, and is able to put a hand up on that air dribble. But yeah, Golden Hour, beautiful job in the closing seconds of this game 2. Exactly what we need to see heading on to games 3 and potentially 4 and 5.
Yeah, that is a beautiful win. Good way to fight back. A 1-0. However, the goal came quite late. Golden Hour had a lot of pressure. It seemingly couldn't break through for a majority of that game until Heps pulled out an absolute beauty. But Madmax looking to strike early, saved out wide by Bible, and the extra clear ends up being a pass towards Kada. He wins the race to the ball, but Heps waiting in the wings back towards net. We'll have a bomb back downfield as well. Drip and Madmax both looking for redirects. It's Max the double bar down. Madmax strikes early.
Oh my goodness, look at this shot here from Madmax, ripped off the crossbar, and of course it's in our favor. Why wouldn't it be? Madmax picking up where GHE left off, 18 seconds in, and it's a 1-0 game.
What an absolute beaut it was, and just as you had said, 18 seconds in. That feels good. To not have to wait 4.5 minutes to get the first goal on the board. Expect GHE to be searching for more of that. That was another opportunity from Madmax towards Drip that time. Drip leaves it for Max. Shot on target. Drip looking to get a bump on Bible, but is unsuccessful. And now Heps looking to defend, but Bible's looking for physical plays of his own. Heps, a great read defensively. Garcia staying on the ball. Does win the 50, but Heps is able to collect the corner boost and clear only as far as Bible, who's got one touch before he 50s it off of Drip. A little bit of back and forth in the orange half, but the clear does eventually break through.
Heps just so quick in the start of this game 3. Beautiful play there from Drip as the boost does not get stolen. Drip actually gets it, a potential breakaway, but I believe it was Kada able to clear it back to on the back pass. That's a great 50 there from Drip, and Heps once more slots it exactly where it needs to go. He is a speed demon so far tonight. Unbelievable stuff from GHE.
The team just need to remember who they were. You know, yesterday we went 3-0 in all of our series. We went 7-0 in terms of games. Had a rough first series to start the day, but now this team is finally remembering who they are. We are a top-level team. This is exactly how we play, and we thrive on offensive chaos. We're proving it right now. Speed and disorder ends up leading to success on the side of GHE. We got 2 to our name thus far, looking to continue that as Madmax searches for a pass, but does not find a teammate in the wings.
Maybe not even a pass. He was just ripping that ball, trying to get as much power as he possibly can. As here comes Drip. Solid 50, but not able to get it past the second. Kada now somehow stays with that ball. Beautiful control, trying to take it the whole way. Left it for Garcia. It was an empty net, but Madmax putting a hand up like he's Andre Iguodala. What a play there from Heps. Now it's Drip. Can't get it past the first, so it falls into the lap of Heps. Heps with a beautiful shot. Drip can't find the read. It's off the post and in again. Somehow, some way, the bounces always go in the favor of GHE.
Yeah, they have picked up the pace mightily in this game, while on the side of Low Taper team, this is a little rough. They look a bit defeated. I'm trying to come up with a basketball analogy that's equal to your Iguodala comparison, because that is a very good pull by you, my friend. Right now, they just look like they've given up. All right, here's one. They look like the Bobcats in the early 2010s right now.
Right,
they just look like they're giving up on this game already. And there's still so much time left, but they've slowed down their pace, and everything looks so much more conservative on their side of things. Heps is still adding pressure. Make it 4 to go. The Hattie for Heps.
Getting the hat trick from the mid-range column 2016, Sean Livington on the Golden State Warriors.
Oh my God.
Somehow, someway adjusts his car to get it in, and it's like clockwork for GHE. They're rolling in the dough.
Dude, we're just going to make this a ball knowledge stream, ain't we?
Oh, absolutely. I watch an unhealthy amount of basketball. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Have to go give it to you. Have to go give it to you. 4 goals. Come on, baby. Keep it rolling.
This is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. Right now, Heps looks like Jokic today, because without him, the offense has got nothing going. With him, it's the most efficient offense you have ever seen in terms of an actual net rating. Beautiful stuff. Heps now with his 4th goal. This offensive explosion, we hadn't seen this at all today coming through on the side of GHE, and it might even be a possible 6th. Drip to send it on home. Heps stole it. Heps actually stole it. You gotta be kidding me.
Wait, he got credit for that? Oh my God.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. He did not touch that ball, by the way. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but who cares? It's 5 of them.
Look at what Heps said in the party chat. Heps said you can skip now. I don't think they can win this anymore.
Bro, no
Heps
way.
is on
No
one.
way.
Heps is
way.
actually gone mad. All right, I'll start skipping replays
state.
now.
Flow
Oh
state,
my
dude.
God, Heps. Okay. This version of Heps doesn't lose, by the way. Just throwing that out there. That is mental to hear from Heps. That's crazy.
I'm bouncing in the
What do we,
chair,
what do we
bro. I
do?
can't
What do we?
believe
Where do we
this.
go from here? That is
I don't know. I just
brutal.
hope they don't score again. Yes, I do. What am I talking about?
Yeah, we do. I want to see double digits. That's what I want.
I want to see.
Hey, now I'm gonna skip. Now I'm gonna skip.
Get off the stage.
Oh, this is the best team stream of all time. This is hilarious.
Yeah, this is incredible, bro.
Oh
Here we go,
man.
though. Kato
Am I
might find
gonna
a
skip
second
this one
on
too?
the. Hey, stop. We need to stop.
I'm gonna skip this one
We need
too.
to stop this.
That's fine. Jokic doesn't play defense.
Okay, you're right.
No,
James
you know,
Harden.
actually, you know what? All right, not interior defense. Although I think he was top 5 in steals per game this year.
He was, and I believe he was 8th in blocks. Don't ask me why I know that, please. I'm sorry.
I
Jokic
gotta be
for
honest.
MVP, by the way.
Yeah,
what a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
If Heps doesn't win, if like if we don't award Heps MVP here, it's like we give MVP to SGA. You know, it just doesn't make sense. Heps has got all the numbers plus the wins.
Team bump there.
I don't even know how to
but
cast
it
this
doesn't
from
really
here on
matter.
out. This has just been a slaughter, dude. This has actually been
I don't know
like
how
a
to.
this has been a medically licensed dissection.
He's jumping off the ceiling for every ball. The confidence is it's just insane. I don't believe it. Oh, own goal. Imagine. Nah, it's back to Heps. Feed the man. Feed the man for the double hat trick. Or don't. That's fine too.
This isn't even a random performance. Like a much more random performance would have been. All right, here's this for ball knowledge. Vitor Favorani on the home opener of the 2013 season, Celtics versus Bucks, where he put up 19 boards. Anyways, this is not something random. You called out that Heps was your guy to watch for at the beginning of the stream. You wanted this from him, and you had expected it from him. You knew that this was coming. Great call by you. Just have to throw that out there.
Appreciate that. I feel like, as just a common fan, most people in here are going to know of Drip, even if they're not like a unhealthy ball watcher of Rocket League. Drip, he's made top 32 multiple times. I believe even made a top 16. But Heps, he is the guy I truly, with all due respect to the other players, feel has the highest peak potential. And if you're going to make a run into a day 3, that is exactly what you need. You need peaking. You need goals, you need saves, and you need peak. And that is exactly what Hep has delivered to us. Drip, actually, pardon me, trying to find one more. It will fall. We go to match point, bringing it back after a tough game 1 loss. We go to game 4.
Goldude said that wasn't even a HIPAA violation. It was just a violation. That was a HEPSA violation right there. That's what that was. 5 goals, 5 assists for Drip. Holy smokes, bro. Wasn't it Rondo who had like a 0 point? No, Elfrid Payton has been averaging like 0 points and like 10 assists per game over the last 3 games of the regular season. That was an Elfrid Payton style game from Drip. Just pure passing. Rondo, if you want to make a more accurate comparison.
McMaster.
Yes.
Drip had 5 assists. His 5 assists were on all 5 of Hep's goals, because Heps had the only other assist on the only other goal for Madmax.
He could have had. Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
He
Never
could
mind.
have. Yeah, that's insane.
Never mind. That is actually insane.
I can't believe that.
What a connection! My goodness. That's
Shout
out the Lob City Clippers. That was CP3 up to Blake Griffin last game.
DeAndre Jordan. Slamming it on their heads.
Oh,
Here we
boy.
go. Game 4.
Yeah,
Finally, we can
and the
get
entirety-
back into the casting, man.
The entirety of
Holy
low
smokes.
taper team was Brandon Knight under the hoop last game.
This is so good.
Oh,
Here's
this is
Madmax,
brutal.
Though. Does he have a flip? No, he leaves it for Drip, the unsung hero of that game 3. Hep's got all the credit, but Drip could have had at least 2 goals if they weren't stolen. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but here comes Max over to Drip. It's a solid shot. Kate up to it quickly, but Drip stealing it out. Now it's over to Garcia. Hopefully some offense coming out from low taper team. Hopefully not for us, but hopefully for them. As now it's Max dropping it down as Kato. Heps takes the 50 and has possession of this ball, but with little boost, what is he going to be able to do? That's a beautiful pass. Garcia reads it the entire way.
Yeah, I got to treat this game for what it is. It is 0-0. This is not... We're not in the same position as the last game yet. Although, we could see it soon if a passing play comes through from Drip to Heps once more. Ends up going towards Neba. Bible does have the clear out wide. He'll send that sucker on back downfield, just trying to keep the defense honest, and Drip is there for the routine save. Clears it out wide, and Drip and Heps this time, actually a little bit of a miscommunication this time around, but Madmax has an opportunity, sends it in front of net. Drip was unable to be there, and neither was Heps. Heps was retreating back for boost, as Bible brings the ball back down to the orange half.
A little bit of pressure here. It might be Garcia forcing his way through, but no. Drips gets it out. A cut there from Kata, sent away by Heps. Literally, like, maybe 80 boosts combined from all three of these, or for all 6 of these players. But Garcia gets back and gets himself some and tries to set up the air dribble, which is shut away by Heps. Heps now again having to make a beautiful touch. Viable. Almost a pass back. Looked like a little bit of a mistouch. It's left for Max. He can't slot it. Is the third man gonna show up? He is not in time. Drip can't find it, and here comes Kata. One man was looking like he was running interference, but decided against it. Viable can't find that 50, and low taper team now with a bunch of pressure, trying to make something out of nothing, but Heps. It's a beautiful ball, but Viable, the first one there.
We'll take it on downfield. He's got 0 boost, but does reset off the ceiling. The extra flip will allow him to get a touch over the top of one. Madmax now on the carry over towards Garcia. Does win the 50 on the pinch downfield and recovers successfully as well, bumping Kata so far away from the play. It'll be Bible now on the follow. A turn comes through from Heps, but the shot's just too light. Kata is able to retreat back in time. Sends it back down towards the orange half where Heps is there for the cutoff. No sidewall double available to him. Garcia downfield. Boost limited for GHE. Madmax has 1 touch. Bible. The shot towards net. Cleared out wide by Drip.
Now, I hate to bring basketball back into it. I am a big Detroit Pistons fan. It feels like Heps is turning into prime Cade Cunningham at the middle of this season. He's showing a beautiful display of offense, both scoring and dishing out some nice passes, but he's got to be able to block up those passing lanes. Here comes Madmax, though, trying to get it all the way, but he can't do so. It's, I believe, who was it? I believe it was Kata clearing that away, but now it's Garcia trying to set up a pass. Kata's going to be the one with boost, but a little bit awkward there. Viable and Kata. No one can make decisions. Here we go, though. Heps can't force it all the way in. And now, GHE trying to mount a continuous assault. Max lobbing it up. Heps going to be the first one there. Goes into the corner. What can he do with this? We've seen a brilliant display of mechanics. Max is there. Can't find the double tap. Almost a highlight play in Game 4, but Heps still trying to find it. Kata keeps it out, and we go the other way. Beautiful defense there from low taper team. Something we did not see in that previous Game 3.
No, it definitely sharpened up. I feel like they kind of moved on once we were pretty early into that scoring route. However, Bible has an opportunity. Heps is left awkward, and Bible is able to send it on through to the back of the net. Rough on the side of the defense. Drip and Max with 0. Then Drip demo just for good measure while Heps was stuck falling off of the post. 1-0 now for low taper team. 1:10 left. The offensive goal now, it's pewtered out. Just feels as though everything that was there last game has not quite returned. We need to see, if you will, the Heps of old a little bit and see what we saw last game, especially considering that there's only a minute left. Not much time before we might see a dreaded Game 5.
Yeah, give me Heps from 10 minutes ago. I'd love it. Reed, it is off. Unbelievable stuff from Drip. He can't find it, but the ball's in front. Cleared out by Garcia. Drip having to play careful, but a rolling ball is not a dangerous ball. He's able to clear that away and get a solid 50 against Viable. Max beating out Kata, and it's now just Garcia. Kata's still up. Can he find a touch? Back down to Garcia. He cannot. This sidewall is recovered by Heps, and hopefully we're going the other way with 30 seconds left.
Drip's going to have to circle on back as he was bumped out of position, and Bob Viable still has boost to work with. Madmax up top. He's got nothing left. Garcia wins the race to the ball. Heps over the top of one. Only Bible left in midfield. He's going to challenge early, and he is successful as well. Madmax has to take control. Final 10 to work with. It's a pass out towards Heps. Sent towards the backboard. It's awkward for Bible, but a great clear out wide. Drip has to start over again. Can't get it around Garcia. GHE are going to have to do it in the air and the full length of the field. The pass doesn't find a teammate. Game 5 inbound.
Ooh, Viable somehow recovering, getting on that back wall. Beautiful stuff there. Game 5. 2 of the greatest words in sports, only second to Game 7, but 5 minutes left on the clock for both of these teams. Open 4 run. It's now or never if you're GHE. It's also now or never if you're low taper team. We need to see Heps explode once more. Madmax gonna have to show us a brilliant display of mechanics. One shining moment. 5 minutes on the clock. Win or go home for both teams. Let's get this show started.
This is massive and Bible immediately with the reset, but the defense back in time and in position. Garcia up top looking for bumps. Heps able to avoid it. On the chain dash, doesn't have the read against Kada. Ceiling down, no opportunity coming through on the side of Low Taper team just yet. However, boost and positioning is awkward on the side of GHE. 50 out in front, leaves it for Heps. Kada challenging early, 50 kept neutral. GHE just looking to play the possession game, and as a result, Madmax has a carry all the way downfield, using all of his boosts successfully. Bumped off the balls, Garcia. Heps now looking to build the first offensive possession, but Madmax being demoed means that the offense will be slowed down for the time being.
Yeah, beautiful drop down pass to Garcia, but it is cut out by Drip. Bible trying to beat one, but cannot do so. And now it's Drip. Beautiful 50 there. It feels like the physicality from both teams ramping up very quickly in the first minute of this game 5. You can sense it. Neither of these teams want to go home right now, but Max doesn't care. He's lurking and he's found by Drip. What a pass, what a shot. 1-0 GHE, keep it going.
And I don't even know how Madmax ended up there. He was backwards by the time the pass came through, and it had to be perfect, and it was. Drip finding the ball and putting it onto, I guess not the hood, but the back of Madmax's car, to where all he has to do is flip backwards, gets the shot on target, and is able to get goal number 1 for Golden Hour. However, fighting back is Low Taper team. Bible, the drop downs, saved from Drip.
Goodness.
What a great read. And Madmax now in transition off the pinch from the sidewall to the ceiling on the drop down. 50 against Kada, kept neutral. And Drip with the pass down front. Madmax leaves it for Heps. Great communication. 2-0 Golden Hour.
Selfless plays. Max somehow getting all the way back, just jumping out of Heps' way. But Drip, the unsung hero, how did he react to that save? I don't understand how you get around that ball and force it out. He's hitting the bench presses, and GHE flowing a little bit in game 5.
Yeah, and the call for Madmax to jump out of the way while Heps came in and closed things down, that had to have been communicated so quickly for Madmax to not just move out of the way, but actually jump over the top of Heps. That is beautiful teamwork on the side of GHE, and know they're going to continue to just try to build upon it as Madmax beats one up top, and Heps does unfortunately backflip, meaning he will not be able to maintain possession. A clear from Bible is met by Drip. Kada looks to pass up top towards Garcia. He does have the touch, making things awkward for Madmax, but if we know anything about Madmax, he is reliable in net as he gets the save.
Wow. Yeah, call me McDonald's the way I'm loving this game 5. Beautiful stuff there as Madmax trying to find a redirect, but is not able to do so. Now it's Garcia lining up the double tap, but I don't even think he had the read. Here comes the Pulse Clan member, Madmax, getting it primarily over the first one, and he might have a free shot, but Viable just getting a hand up in his way. Heps now gonna try and beat Viable, who has limited boost. He's able to do so. Drip taking a second, reconsidering his options and choosing the correct one to back off a little bit, but it doesn't matter. Garcia hammers the demolition into the back of Heps, and Kada answers the call just a second before halftime in this game 5.
Heps was so close, but just perfect timing on the demo, and Kada will reap the rewards. He's able to cut the lead effectively in half as we approach the halfway point in game number 5. Both teams' tournament lives on the line, and neither team wants to give up, but Drip accidentally saves the shot from Madmax. I believe that might have found its way on target had Drip not made the extra touch. Will it come back to haunt them? Only time will tell as Bible looks for Kada downfield. He's going to pass even further. It's actually a shot towards net, and Garcia does not have the read on to Heps. Drip now on the breakout opportunity. In the air, the carry gets the bump onto Bible. Bible able to force his way through, gets a challenge and sends the ball out wide.
I do believe that shot from Madmax would have made it into the back of the net, but regardless, Drip trying to do his best to force it in. It ends up going the other way. Doesn't matter too much right now. We will see if it comes back to bite him, but Madmax is trying to make sure that is not the case, leaving one for Heps, who Viable clears it out. Now it's Drip. Madmax is up. Is he able to find this angle? He is! What a shot! What an angle! Call him a lot in RLCS Season 3, the way he is slamming these from tight angles. Oh my goodness.
Dude, you actually have elite ball knowledge of just everything. A lot. One of my favorite classic players, a lot, and a great comparison at that, but Madmax he has finally woken up. It felt as though, offensively, for being the guy who's easily going to be the most mechanical player we'll see lobby to lobby, it seems as though he's been hesitant a little bit offensively. Now we see that they're opening up the floodgates. They're allowing Max to get off the leash. They are unleashing him into the field of play, and it is working. He's got 2 goals to his name, now a 2-goal lead on the side of Golden Hour, and they're looking to continue building upon it. It's Madmax is cleared downfield, but it does not find its way to the back of the net.
Ooh, Keita in a little bit of trouble, but is able to react just in time. Now it's Drip. He gets it past Garcia, viable with the clear. Just gotta have some time kill management here from GHE as we reach a minute right about now. 60 seconds on the clock, 60 more ticks, and they could advance to the next round in the lowers bracket. But this man on the ball wants to change that. Viable. He put on a show last series. This series a little bit quieter, but he's still been effective. The net almost empty for a second. Heps trying to line up a double tap. Keita in the way. Exactly what they needed, but they need more pressure than they need defensive. Drip now leaving it for Madmax, and Madmax, dagger, sword into the chest. We will see you in about 15 minutes for the next round.
It is done and dusted. Call this one over. Madmax, the hat-trick hero in game number 5, just when Golden Hour needed him the most. 4-1 now the scoreline. A mere 33 seconds left. Certainly from here, it is going to be academic. The time is going to tick down, and it will not matter the effort from Low Tabor team. They can't even get that one to break through as Drip makes another miraculous save on the goal line. Madmax to clear before Bible can take control. Drip looking for another, but it's not going to find its way through. Final 15, and Nutty, this one's over.
It is indeed. It doesn't matter. Bible, Files, Bible, doesn't matter. GHE in 5. They advance to play Grind Mines in the losers round 4. 2 more series, and we could see you tomorrow night.
Did you say Grind Mines beat Pineapple?
No, they beat Ben & Jerry's. Pineapple.
Oh, my bad.
awaits the
Pineapple
winner
was
of
against
GHE
NRG.
and Grind Mine.
Okay, gotcha. Got it. Understood. Yup. Maybe. But that is another good team that we have to now face, as is with day number 2, trying to make top 32. As for the rest of the bracket, NRG swept Pineapple, Na over Ninja Monkey, Team Evo 1, deleted one over Little Step Bros. What is it you're pointing out?
Lotus 8 lost to the team that beat CMOS, Tricky, and Talk.
Whoa.
So,
Season L in Game 5.
Bro.
Ultimates with a 3-1 over Glampers. Pirates on a boat with a sweep. Shopify with a sweep over Zookeepers. Those ones were known. But that is huge over Lotus 8. Wow, what an upset. The boys over SOS.
Oh, yeah, you saw that too? I saw that as well.
CMK over Netherlands Canada.
Yeah.
In reverse sweep.
Oh, it was. Dude, shout out CRL. Ball State roster. I love it.
Where at?
Isn't CMK the Ball State roster? Am I crazy?
Is it? CMK is Oath, Repeat, Swaz, and Variety. Is that them?
Ball State RL. Hold on. Oh, well, Oath is on Ball State, but you know, close enough. It's Oath, GA, and WOVA. So, like, a third of Ball State. Shout out our CRL, regardless, though. Damn, 2 wins. That's funny. Garrett G, AJ, and Squishy. Takedown was up in 3-2 fashion. Devo, Expert, and Jazzy, they moved to the lower bracket, only needing 1 more win against... I couldn't tell you. But I don't think there's too many shockers, right? Looks like everything's pretty routine.
Yeah, nothing crazy that I'm seeing. I guess something we do have to look out for is 100x35, see what happens to them since they had dropped.
Same with Lotus. Where does Lotus fall to? Lotus plays the winner of Flowing, and I don't know, ask ChatGPT. Nice.
I saw from Soul Taking Sloth, quote, I was literally watching a lot stream yesterday since I saw he might be teaming with Turbo and Remco. Is that
Dude,
actually
give it to me
true?
now.
Is it 2017?
I would pay money for that roster. I'm being so serious.
I would. Absolutely. You kidding me? I would.
Cinema.
All right, so we have to beat... Let's see. Where are we at? 100x35 is against RB Agency right now.
I'm running to the restroom. Hold on.
Run it. So we have to beat... where are we at? We beat Low Taper Team. We have to beat Grind Minds, who upset Ben and Jerry's. Grind Minds are the 80th seed. And Ben and Jerry's was better, right? Nah, 73. Not too much better, but they were better. So Grind Minds is the 80th seed, and then we have to face the 33rd seed Pineapple. Doable. Doable. Absolutely doable in the top 32. We can do it. What better time than now, baby? What better time than now? All right, let's go ahead and get some things set up.
Not a single soul asked about this, but my sister came in to my college town to hang out with me tonight and tomorrow for Easter. We went to Cookout for dinner. After the boys qualify for day 3, I'm about to go slam a banana pudding shake. I'm so stoked, bro.
That sounds incredible.
I know.
Dude, that sounds delicious. Bro, Heps said in comms that he was just... They were talking about how the very first goal replays I skipped were theirs. Were Low Taper Teams. That's way too funny, man.
Funny. I love it.
Beautiful.
All right. I have 3 out of the 4 next matches in the lower bracket. You've got Saratoga versus Tim Cheese and John Pork. Nightfall and Blackberry. And then us and Grind Minds. It seems as if Control, Alt, Defeat, and Gribosaurus Rex are in Game 1, while Cockronut 4 and NTXE are in Game 2, I think.
I mean, we have our path mapped out. Grind Minds are the 80 seed. We got to beat them. Pineapple's the 33 seed. We beat them. We make top 32. We are right there.
Pineapple's team.
Pineapple's good. They're the 33 seed. They're the 33 seed. So, mathematically, one of us, who technically should not make it, is making it.
Well, yeah. What happened here, actually?
They beat Nightfall.
Oh, did they?
Which is Nightya, Ty, Levin, Molly. Wow.
Yeah. And then one of Nightfall or Lil Step Bros will not make it.
Whoa. That's something.
Dude, Night? Imagine, bro.
Martin, Indigo, Dizzy, and is that Lucky, I believe? Yeah, it looks like it.
Master Coach or Streamer. Hey,
Who is it?
ENNZ04. How about you mind your own business, pal?
Whoa, 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 what?
It's just in your party chat.
Oh.
I'm picking fights for no reason. There's nothing to be upset about, don't worry. Oh, it's already time? Let's do it!
Nope. One of the players isn't here. Complex. Oh, never mind. We're good.
Oh,
We're good. We're good. We're
He was
good.
never a part
My
of us,
fault.
regardless. No worries.
I didn't even
Two more
notice that they
series
were
to
discussing that.
march
My fault.
You're good. Is Pyros, I believe his name is. Sends
Mm-hmm.
it a long way. This is a great pass down. Pyros with the backflip. So it's over to Nawafi. I'm going to try my hardest, but good luck to me. Enzo sending it a long way, and now it's Pyros. A little bit of pressure here on the side of our opponents. GHE going to have to break out of their own path, and they do so beautifully. Trying to mount a counter attack, pardon me, see what they can do.
Now a feed downfield, looking for Pyros. Heps has got no boost in the tank. He's going to play conservative, and it's the right decision at that. Fakes underneath one as well. Ends up taking the 50 against Nalafi. It's left for Drip, but he is bumped off the ball. Pyros up next to it. A rare dominus we are witnessing in the RLCS. Gotta love seeing a little bit of a car shakeup. Shout out Pyros for the good car selection. But now pressure mounting on the side of Golden Hour. It'll be Drip. Light touch towards net. Pyros on the follow. It ends up being a pass, and a demo comes through from Enzo onto Madmax, but Heps is able to recover, and Drip will get the clear even further out wide.
Yeah, Enzo now trying to continue this pressure here, but Madmax trying to shut him down immediately. Good 50 there, but Nawafi able to recover somehow beautifully. He gets the 100 boost, and a double demo around midfield allows Pyro to rip that shot on target. It is saved, and I believe it was Nawafi couldn't find the follow. Heps can't beat Enzo, and we're still just stuck in this orange half. Can't break out. It's like we're in jail. But Madmax trying to start us off. Nice. Gets a reset. Gets another one. Trying to find a bump. Can't do so. Enzo with the clear. And we got to be careful here. One man hunting for the bump. Is he able to find it? Not yet. Drip somehow can't force it out. Nawafi finds the first goal. And Grind Minds chugging early.
Yeah, unfortunate miss from Heps. Just gets faked out at midfield, and Drip had no choice but to try to take the 50. Nawafi ends up finding the angle necessary to get the first goal on the board for Grind Minds. They are the 80th seed coming into this, and we are 41. We did struggle a little bit last series, but we're looking to fight back and continue our run. We have 2 series left to go. However, right now, things are looking very good for Grind Minds. Nawafi with a good double.
Nawafi doesn't care about our plans tonight. Setting himself up beautifully. Pyros was forcing a quick flick, and it just goes straight to Nawafi. No one puts a hand up. And Grind Minds, they've won 3 series straight tonight, only dropping 1 game to Ben & Jerry's. They're on a heater right now. The confidence is flowing, but we've got to be able to put it to a hold if we want to continue our journey in the lower bracket. Pyros now gets it off the ceiling, and it goes straight to Drip. Drip now going to have to try and start something. Max trying to find Heps. He does, but Nawafi cuts him off immediately.
And the pass out in front just finds its way over towards Pyros. What a start it is for Grind Minds. Still plenty of time remaining, but I mean, my goodness, the offense has been extremely strong, and the pinch there equally as strong. Able to find a third is Pyros. Tough start for Golden Hour.
Yeah, I mean, maybe just a little bit of nerves coming off that Game 5, seeing their Open 4 life flash before their eyes, but they can't really be paying attention to that as Drip takes a rip. Doesn't really matter, though. Nice rhyming there from me, but Pyros sending it a long way. It's now over to Enzo. Enzo going to try and do it himself, and he can. Bang, bang, and Grind Minds up 4, just over 2.5 minutes to go.
This is quite an interesting start. Drip just with an odd miss. I mean, there is more than half the game left, and we know what this offense is capable of. Just need to find the confidence once again. And if we want to move on to game 2 through potentially 5, I should say, then fine. Or at the same time from here, just, you know, start building your confidence once again. Take it 1 goal at a time. Don't try to think of it as a 4-goal deficit. Just think of it as get the next, and they're going to be able to find it. Drip from the tight angle. First on the board from Golden Hour. This is the start of a potential comeback.
Don't let them get hot. Drip just putting it exactly where it needs to be. Heps with a beautiful bump, and he's not going to steal it this time. Drip getting credit for his own goals. He is a changed man.
Just under half a game to go. 3 more goals needed in order to complete what will be a challenging comeback, and the bump attempts are not going to help. That is clearly this team's mantra, is going for these physical plays. Enzo's been searching for them all game long, but now Madmax over the top of 1. Heps the follow to the backboard, has the double to pass in front, but Enzo with a great save, keeping it out temporarily, and Heps can't commit because he's got no more boost. He's beat to the ball by Enzo. Enzo stealing that corner boost will not help things, but the pass back towards Madmax will alleviate offensive pressure temporarily. Drip the clear even further to pass to Madmax, redirect on target. No, just off the post and out. Unlucky for GHE.
It's a hair gripper, honestly. I feel bad for Madmax. He had it lined up, just couldn't find it. But Drip with a beautiful 50. Enzo, the last man back off the demo. Beautiful pressure here after conceding the 4th goal for GHE. But it doesn't matter right now. They've got to get something going. Miscommunication, Madmax somehow able to escape with not his life, but without the goal. But it doesn't matter. Enzo slots the 5th, and it's 5-1. Looking forward to game 2 now.
I mean, I'm still not going to give up because I am biased being one of the GHA casters alongside you. But 90 seconds is not enough time, especially at this level. It's going to have to be quite a lot of kickoff goals. We'll see if they're able to get one back right away, but even then, they still find themselves down 3. Off the demo, Drip does have a one-on-one opportunity against Pyros. Goes all the way to the ceiling, resetting, but Enzo has the read, doesn't have the ceiling double, or doesn't have the sidewall double, excuse me. Madmax unable to take care of it, and he can't get a second touch either. This one might be done and dusted in game 1.
Yeah, unfortunately, I might have to agree with you. Going to take a couple of kickoff goals. We haven't really seen any planned kickoff strat so far tonight. That's something that they've got to be able to get started right now. Here comes Heps, though, shut down immediately by Nawafi. Can't find the second touch. The net looking dangerous, so, oh my goodness, what a demo there from Enzo. How does he get back to Madmax? I'm really not sure, but it's all that matters is that he did. Heps trying to make something happen here. He can't even find the bump. Nawafi just going to kill time, chew some clock, and the pressure and the flow continues for Grind Minds.
Yeah, a mere 30 seconds left. There is simply not enough time for 4 goals. Now, 1 back on the board would help for confidence. I think Golden Hour seems to be lacking that a little bit. The pace hasn't quite been there. The challenges seem to be second-guessed more often than not, and they have to now adapt to the physical style that this team brings, because clearly that is their bread and butter, going for demos. They've done it all game long, and they've landed plenty of bump attempts that have helped them get into good positions in order to take away game number 1 in honestly pretty convincing fashion. Good showing from Grind Minds to start things out, and Golden Hour got to answer back.
Yeah, there wasn't much there in that game 1, but you do know what these boys are capable of. They can craft a comeback at any time with any given space. Just got to start finding one. First goal is all that you need heading into this game 2, and then you can go from there.
Yeah, and start searching for each other again. It didn't feel like many passes came out. There's a lot of solo efforts, which I can understand. There was one passing play that, unfortunately, Madmax just wasn't quite able to capitalize on. Now, the touch he made, the pass coming through had so much heat behind it as is that it was going to be a challenge regardless. So, you know, tough all around on the side of GHE, but plenty of time to go. It's just one game, and we've had situations like this before. We've come back and won. Happened last series. It's going to happen again here.
Of course. Absolutely agreed. Pardon me. Yeah, dropping game 1 against low taper team and then able to mount a comeback. Got to start off strong here. Madmax gets shut down by Enzo, so now it's Drip's turn. He beats Pyro, and now it's Madmax. Oh, Drip trying to do it himself, not able to do so. Heps just going to try and take the quick shot. It is weak and sent away, but he stays with it. Gets a second touch, trying to leave it up for Drip, but he backs off. A little bit of a retreat here from GHE, but Nawafi now. Not going to have any boost to do anything with it, but he's just going to try and find a fake, actually, not a pass. As it's now over to Enzo. Full tank of boost. Not the greatest of first touches, so now it's Drip. Can't find the demo, and Pyro going the other way.
Madmax, though, what a great read. He gets the reset, looking for the backboard, but Drip elects not to challenge, and the touch from Pyros is perfect to get the temporary clear. Good opportunity created by Madmax, but not capitalized upon. He's got boost again. Bumps being searched for. Madmax will take it on home. Golden Hour on the board first.
Drip makes up for his mistake of being too passive, trying to hunt the demo. He doesn't even need it. The scare tactic works just as well, and Madmax gracefully guiding that ball in for our first goal.
1-0 now on the side of Golden Hour. You love to see that start, and Madmax looking to possibly get another on the board here early. It's Heps just waiting back, waiting for Nawafi to commit. It's a light flick. He has a shot towards that. It might just be over the head of Enzo. Great recovery. Follow-up not quite available. And now Drip on the follow. Centered out. Nawafi. Nuke back downfield. Madmax the follow. Sidewall double is available. And the boost will be left for him as well by Heps. Pass out towards Drip. On the control dribble. Can't get the flick past Enzo. Enzo has the read. And it'll be cleared even further. Nawafi underneath one. Tons of fakes coming out from Grind Minds, but they're working out for them. So I can't blame him for continuing to go for it.
Yeah, Drip there with a beautiful save. I was about to say it looks like Drip's teammate's going to have to carry the bulk of the load here, as he's had a quiet series so far, but he shuts me up immediately. Beautiful save to keep us in front by 1, as he gets a nice pass. Is anyone up for it? No. Only Enzo of Grind Minds. Nawafi going to try and leave it for Enzo, but Heps the first one there. He gets beat as well. Madmax can't get there in time, tries to force it in, can't find the angle. Here comes Pyros, now to Nawafi. Not much boost, though, but he does steal the 100. 2v2, demos are being hunted. Madmax, beautiful save. Can he recover for the Enzo shot? He cannot, and Enzo doesn't even put it on target. Drip now, trying to kill some time, allow his teammates to get back in position and get some boost. Enzo looking for a teammate, or can just try and do it himself. Madmax's shot is long and hard, but Nawafi there just in time. Here comes GHE, though. The pressure mounting. But Nawafi trying to stop it immediately. Gets the reset, trying to line up the double tap. Can't do it. Enzo looking for the shot. Pop trying to follow. Can't get it. Heps with the save. GHE looking to go the other way.
Plenty of offensive pressure mounting down the side of Grindmines. A shot from Nawafi, though, doesn't find its way on target. Just off, and Pyros can't get a shot either. Now the flick from Heps. In transition comes GHE. Off the corner, Pyros to shut it down right away, and Drip's not going to commit. Him and Madmax actually end up getting tangled at the midfield. Enzo out wide, sent further by Drip. Madmax, the opportunity on the Musty, over towards the backboard, just going to elect to take the corner boost, rightfully so. Heps pops it up. He's got nothing left in the tank. Nawafi's going to get it clear. 2 minutes to go. Golden Hour still in control, but the defense has looked a little bit wary.
Yeah, some unfortunate misses and touches there on the side of GHE. They are surviving for the time being. Madmax elects not to go as we get cleared the other way. Nawafi trying to do his best to continue the counterattack, but it's over to Heps. Heps, solid first touch, not able to go for the second. Drip cannot beat Enzo, and here comes Grindmines. We know what they're capable of on the offensive side of the ball. The physicality still very much so there, but they've just missed on a couple of those bumps. Pyro, speaking of misses, completely whiffs it out. Heps was trying to leave it for, or pardon me, Max was trying to leave it for Drip, but Drip just didn't have enough boost to go for it. So it's Heps now. The man last series, scoring 5 goals in Game 3. He needs to see an offensive masterclass here if they want to get something going. Nawafi, though, trying to stay patient with it. Trying to get the reset. He does have it, and he carries it all the way in. Beautiful solo play from Nawafi. Put it on a poster board. Gets the reset and carries it all the way home.
And it's another minor defensive miscommunication. This time, Drip and Heps both jumping. Drip with no boost, and Heps tried getting it, but the reset from Nawafi, the control was simply too strong. Now, 1 apiece, 1:11 remaining, and Drip demoed right off kickoff. Heps still returning fire onto Pyros. Enzo trying to get the follow, center out in front. Madmax towards net, will find its way through. It has just enough pace, and GHE immediately erased that last defensive error.
That's all you need. Heps, beautiful 50, getting it right to Madmax. Realizing that the last man was not in net, Madmax, he could just slow roll it regardless. A goal is still a goal. They're back on top. Just over a minute to play. Still a lot of game. Got to hunker down on the defensive side, and that's not a good start. Pyro's winning the kickoff, but no one's there to figure it out for Grindmines. Drip carrying it a long way. There's a demo. It is now a 1v1 for the time being. Pyros is not going to move, and Drip steals his second goal of the series, I believe.
I mean, not he just got caught out. Not AFK, not nothing. Just simply beat and Drip. A little bit of a superior offensive play, able to send that one with power over the head of Pyros, and he knew from the second that flick came through, there's no chance I got this save. 2 goals now being the lead on the side of GHE. Time still remaining for Grindmines. They're looking for an opportunity out in front. The demo comes through, but Heps has to clear all the way downfield. Good control from Enzo and good patience as well. Around 2 defenders. Downfield goes Pyros, has the read on the 50 as well, but it doesn't find its way through to the back of the net. Shot on target, Heps, great save up high, not out of the woods just yet. Pyros to follow, off the backboard, off the post, and Enzo sends it through. 1 goal game, but 25 seconds is more than enough time.
Yeah, the one thing I will say about all 3 of these Grindmine players, I love their positioning. They know exactly where to be, and they know the exact touch to take every time. There's only been a few mistouches on the side of them. They have 25 seconds to find another one, but GHE going to do their best to try and shut it down. Drip gets demoed, off spawn, Max with the shot, putting a little bit of pressure on, making Enzo use all of his boost, but he can't get anything from it. Now it's Pyros, trying to set up something here. A little bit of a floor pinch, sent away by Drip. Enzo the last man. Not much boost, though, so he just booms it a long way. Max clearing it, trying to suffocate this Grindmines team. Pyros, 1 more chance. They're going to have to do it through an aerial play. Heps, though, on the ball, trying to kill it, and he will. 1-1 series. It's now a best of 3 to move on for the final round tonight.
Great job on the side of Heps, able to just control the ball and take it away and get the game-ending aerial. 3-2 being the scoreline, and hopefully either 3-2 or 3-1 being the final scoreline in favor of GHE in terms of the game differential. Great way to answer back. Plenty of offense. Only 1 assist, which seems odd, noting that yesterday we had assists on probably 80% of our goals. So, odd thing to see that the assists were limited, but regardless, whatever gets the job done is what gets the job done, and we'll take it.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be a long night, and I'm so excited. I love it here. This is great stuff from the GHE boys. Grindmines, I would say the best team that we've faced so far in this lower bracket, even though it's only been 2 matches in the lowers. Grindmines just seem superior than our previous opponents. They're going to have to do a little bit more work if they want to break through this GHE squad. Tie series, tie game, it's anyone's opportunity for the taking.
A good opportunity from Heps, though, taken away by Enzo. Drip, able to intercept. Limited boost in the tank, but does win the race to the ball and wins the 50. Extra touch towards the corner. It's awkward for Pyros. Ends up hitting it towards Enzo. Madmax taking his time. Will not have the read as Enzo gets the full field clear. Heps into the corner. Playing control. Popped around one. Noafi up next to it. Madmax half flip back into the corner. Limited boost in the tank on the side of Grind Mines, but they almost break through. Madmax, a great defensive effort. Traded demos might open things up, but Enzo is able to shut down that shooting avenue. Extremely close for GHE, but Grind Mines were just too quick this time around.
Waffy getting a beautiful sidewall, but Max able to clear it away in anticipation of Enzo's shot. He's going to be able to take another one. Heps, again, with another clear. Now the infield pass, it's over to Waffy, but he can't find anything. Pyros now, the assault mounting for Grind Mines, and finally they break through. 3:54 to go, and Grind Mines finds the opening goal in this game 3.
They're just playing a very methodical level of game right now. Everything seems to be completely planned and thought out. The offense, very strategic. It's not chaotic like ours sometimes is. It has been well thought out at every turn, and they've been looking strong. But Heps has an opportunity as he finds Drip on a pass. Back to Heps out in front. But now everyone on Golden Hour has got no more boost, and Noafi just collected the middle. This could be trouble. 50'd out. Enzo, the shot towards net. Heps does have the save, as the members from GHE were able to collect their boost, and the 50 sends back down to the blue half. 90 seconds through, GHE haven't really had an offensive opportunity yet.
Yeah, it was a beautiful save there on the back line from, I believe, Heps. Just sent it so far up, allowing his teammates to get some more boost. But Max gets the reset. Drip's not able to finish it. Heps decides not to go from all the way on his back line. And there's a nice shot. Enzo trying to find the bump, can't get it. So it's Max now. Here he goes, the freestyler. We've seen the mechanical brilliance so far tonight, but he needs one more shining moment if they want to march into lowers round 4. But Enzo, he's going to keep doing this all night if you allow him to. Free net, free space, free ball. 2-0 in the favor of Grind Mines.
Yeah, Madmax had gone all the way upfield after his attempted challenge on the ball, this swipe away boost. As a result, all the players were overcommitted. As soon as Drip went for the ball, no one else was back. Rough 50, 2-0 now in favor of Grind Mines. It's a light touch coming through from Noafi over the top of one. Bumped off the ball, but Drip gets bumped that much harder. It's Madmax with control. Pyros to take it away. He's got no more boost. It's being left for Enzo. To the backboard, Drip does have a read. So much pressure mounting right now on the side of Grind Mines. I feel like they're playing with a lot more confidence than GHE, while I feel like Golden Hour, unfortunately, just seem to be hesitating a little bit more. I want to see them get aggressive again. I want to see them push the pace that I know that they can push.
Absolutely agree. It felt like in Game 2 they were doing a little bit of a better job with that, but Game 3 it's just disappeared. Kind of struggling to figure out where it went, but right now they just need to break out of their own half. That's all that matters. Max is going to be able to do that. Can he find the shot? He cannot. With limited boost, there was not much available for him. Drip now has a flip off the ceiling, but doesn't use it. It's now Pyros looking for a teammate or just trying to do it himself. Neither are of an option, though. Noafi now taking a shot. It is going to be wide. Beautiful demo there from Max. Allows Heps to have some time. Can he flick it over Pyros? He can. But Noafi, there again. Leaves it for Enzo, but Max shuts him down. GHE. Counterattack City.
Over towards that. Madmax running interference. It's off the bar twice. Noafi's awkward. And Drip, thankfully, is able to get there in time. Extremely close call offensively. Heps lobbed it towards net, and Madmax was able to bump Pyros. And even with the bump, actually, I think Heps stopped the last defender from retreating back, oddly enough.
He did, yeah. That's exactly what happened. I'm not super sure if it was on purpose or not, but regardless, exactly what he needed to do. And who was it? It was Drip that got that credit for the goal, correct?
Yes, it was. Drip was able to follow it up.
Thank you, sir.
And might have an opportunity here. A great passing play. Heps able to bury it. Suddenly, the offense from Golden Hour playing with the confidence that is needed.
Keep it rolling. Bread and butter, folks. If you're not going to be able to score, loft it off the backboard, and one of your teammates will shove it down their throats. Heps gets the tying goal, and it is an even series, even game 3.
This is so much better, and you can feel the momentum slowly shifting. Heps towards that once again. Noafi, though, save up high. Madmax double, denied by Enzo. Drip's going to take his time. A little bit of boost left in the tank. To the corner. Drip centers it out. And Heps is there! 3 straight unanswered from Golden Hour.
The boys are eating now. The demo from from Max, and Drip just laying that off to Heps, doing what he's done all night, slamming it into the back of the blue net.
Where in the world did all this offense come from? 3 straight goals in such a short amount of time. All momentum now belonging to Golden Hour. However, you cannot count out Grind Minds. It's awkward out front, but Madmax does have the retreat in time. He's also going to be up top to challenge Pyros. He is successful. What a read it is from Nawafi, but Drip is there to receive in kind. Nawafi back at the midfield line. Pass out towards Enzo. One touch. Heps the read. Passes it out. It'll be Pyros up next to it on the solo effort around Drip. Tied ball game. Great effort from Pyros.
Confidence is a crazy thing, and on the side of Pyros, he's feeling himself now. Beats the first man, beats the second. It's a solo play from Pyros to tie this game.
Brutal shot and just shut down all the momentum immediately. A tied ball game. 1:04 left. This is anyone's ball game. The winner going on to double match point as a result of being the victor in game number 3. Things looking a little bit awkward, both offensively and defensively for these two teams. It'll be Heps out wide, and Madmax, great touchdown field. Nawafi on the clear. Pyros doesn't get the touch further, and Enzo's low on boost. It ends up being a pass to Pyros, but it's not on target. Heps collecting the corner, will be able to break out. Madmax is waiting downfield, searching for bumps. Heps the shot. Enzo able to get back in time.
Beautiful save. GHE, though, their offensive pressure is ramping up, and it's ramping up at a perfect time. The ball is left for Heps. He beats one, but Enzo is going to be able to collect on that back wall. Beats Max, and now it's Drip. Or pardon me, it's Heps. Drip, the final man back. He is going to be the first one on that ball, laying it off for himself. But with not much boost, there's not much to do with it. Nawafi trying to pass it over to a teammate, and Enzo beats him. There's just one man back. He's being hunted. Max can make the read, and Drip clearing it away. 5 seconds left. Overtime looming. Does one of these teams have one more trick up their sleeves? Nawafi looking for Pyros. Pyros is going to be able to shoot it. The demo comes out from Enzo, but it doesn't matter. Great save there. Nawafi looking for Pyros, can't find them. Heps gonna just kill this ball in their own half. They recognize that they'd rather play this overtime kickoff than defend an onslaught for another 5 seconds. There's a great bump. Max can't get that ball away, but he can find the sidewall read over to himself. Double demo means that there's just one man left. He can't get it through. Pyros with the beautiful clear. Heps couldn't find it, and here comes Grind Minds.
Pyros is, man, you do not want to let have space on the ball, and Heps able to get the clear out wide. Nawafi able to get one touch and gets it down low as well. Pyros now to take control. Heps and Madmax both on the backboard. Double commit comes through, but Drip able to clean up the mess. Limited boost in the tank. Pass out. Enzo cleared out wide by Drip. Extremely close call. Plenty of offensive opportunities starting to mount on the side of Grind Minds, but GHE has still been able to shut them down as Madmax gets it clear only as far as Enzo, but the bump will help things out. Heps on the reset, doesn't quite have it. Madmax off the backboard. Double comes through onto Heps, but Drip with the clear downfield means that we continue running this overtime at 0 apiece.
A lot of offense from Grind Minds. Heps somehow shuts that down. Where's the boost on the side of GHE? They're going to need to find some pads and some hundreds. But there's a musty over from Max. He's going to still be on this ball. Can't get the 50, but it's over towards Drip. That's a great 50. It is on target. Enzo with the save. A double commit, so Pyros has to go up immediately. Max is going to be able to shoot this ball, and it's barred down. Can he find it? No, can't find the double touch as it goes just high off the bounce. That ball, very dangerous. But here's the pass from Drip. Heps was ready for it. He is going to take it now. On that back wall, trying to shoot it himself, not going to be able to do so, but does get credit for the shot. Max trying to force its way through, can't do so through Enzo. Enzo with a nice flick, so it's just Heps. Beautiful control here and a beautiful 50 again. The demo coming out from Grind Minds, but there's a backflip. This is your opportunity to attack. There's one man left. He's not even up on the backboard. There's going to be Drip to shoot and score. 1 minute and 45 seconds in. Drip fools the defense, and GHE moves to match point.
Pyros was just left on 0, and I think he was stuck deciding whether or not he wanted to attempt a squishy or not, and by the time he made the decision, he found himself buried in his own net. Brutal decision-making, but that puts Golden Hour onto double match point. We face a lot of offensive pressure early, turn it back around, flip the script, one more before we have a final best of 5. Come on, GHE, let's seal it.
15 shots on the side of GHE. Are you kidding me? The offense ramped up with just under about a minute left, and especially in that second half of the overtime. First half of the overtime, first 45 seconds, we don't got to talk about it. That was pretty much an offensive showing from GHE. But the second half, you could feel it. They were flowing. They smell blood. They're ready to strike like a great white.
Oh, man, not much time on the clock for Grind Minds. 5 minutes is a lot, but now Golden Hour seems to be waking up. And they were a little bit of late bloomers seemingly yesterday as well. It felt as though early game was not necessarily their thing. They get settled in, and then they do their work late. More of the same here today. But up against this roster, you cannot afford to give that up. I mean, it's one game to decide whether or not we have Game 5 or whether or not Golden Hour advances right away. We'll see what they're able to do. Madmax trying to set it up early. Drip in the midfield. Buries it on home. Golden Hour, 24 seconds in. Take the lead.
Grind Minds' clock is ticking, but death moves faster, looming in closer with every moment, and death in the form of Drip strikes first. 24 seconds in. I love the passing that we're seeing from GHE. Keep it rolling and keep it moving.
Heps now off kickoff, taking his time towards the sidewall. Likes to take it, tries getting a pass. What a pinch from Nawafi, and Enzo to send it further. Pyros is up in the air, but cut off by Drip. Great opportunity from Grind Minds, but they are unable to break through. Now off the sidewall, it'll be sent out wide. Heps to receive it. No more boost in the tank. Interrupted by Pyros. Drip to the sidewall once more. Clear further downfield. It is Heps up top, but he can't get a shot. It is turned away by the defense at the last second.
Yeah, beautiful stuff there from Heps. You can feel the confidence is flowing, but now it's Madmax. Can't get the 50, so it's left for Heps. That net is open. How on earth does that Grind Minds player react and adjust his car efficiently and sufficiently to get a hand up? But now it's Grind Minds. There's a beautiful touch. Heps is left in a little bit of a sticky situation, but he handles it beautifully. Can he find the read off that corner bounce? He cannot. Now it's Pyros over to Madmax, who's not going to be able to find the goal. Nawafi, not really able to find the best clear either. Heps over to Madmax, who's just going to control and beat one. Kill some more time on the clock, hopefully steal some boost, and continue this pressure. It's been relentless so far. Grind Minds, what do you got for us?
Well, they got to get out of their own half. That's what they need right now. But Golden Hour have been locking it down. Nawafi's going to try to create an opportunity. It's an infield pass towards Pyros, and Ezra trying to run interference, but Drip's still able to break through and make another miraculous save on the goal line. Pyros up first to this ball, however, gets an extra touch to the backboard. Enzo with control in the corner on the dribble attempt. Heps with the light touch, but it is more than good enough for the time being. It's Madmax now with control on the reset. Pop over the top of one. Enzo has the read. No follow-up opportunity coming through from GHE. They got to go back on defense as Nawafi goes up high on the waterfall. Cleared out wide by Heps.
That's a beautiful read there from Heps. I can't, personally, I cannot comprehend how he is able to make that read, but he can, and he makes it flawlessly time after time. But here's the infield pass. Max was looking for Heps, but couldn't find him. The backflip there from Nawafi leaves a little bit of confusion as Enzo's hunting the bump and gets called off. Pyros now with a dangerous shot. Max with the clear. Is that on target? It should be off, but Nawafi, the first one there. Drip able to send it back to that back wall. A little bit of a dangerous touch. Pyros able to help him out. But here comes Grind Minds. You can smell that they are moving a little bit differently over this past minute and a half. They're stealing boost. They're taking plenty of 50s, most of them going in their favor. But Drip, the man, the myth, the legend. He's done it all season. He's done it all series. Trying to find one more just magical moment here as Nawafi can't find a teammate. So now it's Heps. That ball is boomed. It should be high, but Pyro's making sure that it doesn't go in. Heps, though, trying to run interference and just force it in. Can't do so. But here comes Drip. Drip looking for Heps. Heps was looking for Madmax. Tried to find the 1-2-3 passing play. The demo here comes out. What a save from Madmax. Ball was not on, but it doesn't matter. He gets in the way exactly how he needs to be. Here comes Drip now. It's Pyros stealing the 100 boost, playing as much defense as he can. Dangerous ball, and now it's Nawafi.
I mean, I'm impressed right now with GHE being able to hold so far, knowing how strong the offense of Grind Minds has been, not just throughout the course of this series, but throughout the course of the entire event. To have them shut down thus far has been beautiful work to witness. But Drip is not satisfied with the 1-0 lead. He wants more. He wants that cushion. He wants that insurance. He's trying to set it up for his team. It's Heps this time to the backboard. Madmax was up early, and so elects to leave it for Nawafi. Solo attempt once again. Doesn't get the extra reset. Pyros is left on no boost. He cannot commit right away. Drip doesn't have the follow. Madmax to the corner once more. Enzo, the read. Heps, first challenge, but it's a double commit. Awkward for the defense. They're all on the backboard, but they're able to hold their nerve and get the clear. Drip with a crucial touchdown field.
Yeah, butt clenching stuff here from GHE. I'm not super sure how that ball remained out with the poor positioning that we saw. Nawafi looked like he was hunting for a demo but can't find anything. Enzo gets cleared out by Heps, and now it's Madmax. But with 10 boosts, not much is going to happen here. Time kill here. 20 ticks left. If we can see them survive, they will advance. All 3 members of GHE getting in on the action. McMaster, take it away, my friend.
Enzo's up top, looking for Pyros in the midfield. Cut off immediately, and Madmax doesn't quite get the touch. Nawafi looking for Pyros, but no connections made. One more center out for Nawafi. It will not work out. Drip to send it down. One series separates us between today and tomorrow.
Survive and advance. It's exactly what they have to endure in this lower bracket, and it continues. They're going up against Pineapple in a winner-take-all for day 3. What a series, what a day, what a player all 3 of these men are.
And as you had said, just Pineapple. That is it. That is the only one left. One more best of 5, and it is going to be a tough one. Pineapple, the 33 seed. Based on that, they're the favorites. But I believe in us. We have played extremely hard. We took a game off of a top 24 seed earlier. We've won every series ever since. We are hot, and we're only getting better. This is the perfect time to peak. We are right there. We are on the verge, and I think we can convert.
Dad, I've got a question for you. Do you believe? Do you believe? Do you believe in Golden Hour to advance to day 3 for the first time in, I think, like 3 months? It's been a while, but this is the team to do it. Let's see it happen. Just in about 5 minutes.
As Madmax said, Uno Mas is right.
Uno Mas.
Uno Mas. Man, I'm excited. You getting water? All right, fair enough. I need to get water too. Hey, Tiffany, can you do me a favor? Huh? You are awesome. Thank you so much. You're gonna go to bed? Are you actually gonna sleep up in the bed or the couch today? Okay, good call. Should I put in the AC? Thank you. I appreciate you. I don't need more ice. Thank you. Love you. Alright, let's see. Are there any other upsets coming through? Any other upsets left? Alright, let's see. Simtalk playing for the money right now. USWB pickaxe. Flowing against Lotus 8. Glampers have beat USW thus far. Zookeepers waiting. What are waiting for Simtalk or for the money? Good comms is right, brother. Let's lock it down. One more. One more, that's all that's left. Trust me, beat your mom fan club. Norm's University beat Silenced. Wow, Silenced were close. Silenced was the other team I was looking at possibly casting, but Soares Rise and Kiro. Soares and Kiro were actually with Golden Hour last time. Whoa! Either 100x35 or Netherlands American are not making top 32. No way.
I'm gonna stop talking. Didn't they make a top like 6?
Netherlands American is the 11 seed.
I feel like they made a run in like
100x35 is 30, but they made a top 16. And Netherlands American, that's Justice, Taroko, and Dawn. Like that's a very good group.
Yeah, that is an incredible team. Oh, I think it's Open 2. What did they place? They place... yeah, Netherlands Americana. Netherlands Americanada.
Netherlands Americanada, I gotcha.
Thank you. Yeah, they had a top 8. Apparently we have not reported, and we are going to be late, so let's do that.
Yeah, I love losers round 5 is supposed to start at 8:40.
That's so funny. Dude, we're the first one in our group, too. What
Holy cow.
about?
Looks like Saratoga, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they just won.
Confirmed. Got it. So I see that now.
Nightfall and Blackberry. Are any of these guys streaming? I don't think so. Knight might be streaming. Knight, yeah. No, he's not streaming. I'm not.
No, they do not run on time. I completely lost track of time, honestly. I have a clock in front of me. I have multiple clocks on my monitors. I had no idea what time it was. I completely lost track.
Same. Were there any bigger upsets and lowers or no?
No, but I'm just a little shocked that either 100x35 or another American aren't making top 32. That's crazy to me.
With you, to be honest.
Lotus 8 are facing Flowing. Who's on Flowing? Flowing is the 63 seed. Flowing is Forky.
Yes, correct.
Flow, TKO, and Forky have to go up against Lotus 8.
It's a solid squad, let's be honest. What? Okay, I am going to check, just for hypotheticals. What pool does the winner of this matchup go?
Like what would happen if we were to win?
One. It's pool 1 that we go into. Is there anyone in pool 1?
Yeah, the
so
bracket's
far?
not available yet. Nope.
Yeah.
That's
You
fine.
can see some of the pool 2 guys. Oh, no, never mind, we can't. I lied to you.
Ain't no problem with that. All right, us and Pineapple then. And Pineapple beat Nightfall 3-2, but then got swept by Energy. I mean, rightfully so. It's
Average,
Energy.
yeah. Who's on that Nightfall roster? That's the Night, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
11 tied. That's a
Yep.
fine roster.
Pineapple is Martin, Indigo, Dizzy, and Lucky.
I haven't heard of any of these guys. Have you?
I do not know. All right, looks like we're confirmed.
All right, great news. Poetic Trust. How long has it been since these guys have played a match?
A while. It's been since the
Yeah, I was
NRG
about to
match.
say.
They have not
These guys-
played in like an hour, if not more.
We've played 2 series because they finished before we were finished with Low Taper Team.
Now that could be a benefit, or it could be a problem. It could be
Yeah,
either,
they're a little
because either we could be a little tired at a little tired it out, or they're just not fresh.
Yeah, the confidence and the momentum could be on our side.
We're running Central.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know this, but Heps and Max are
Huh.
on West.
that's crazy. West it is.
We might run US West.
Valid, bro. Random.
This is gonna be
These guys are
interesting.
funny. I like them.
This is gonna be interesting.
Hey, who's the 7th guy? I can't tell. He probably is casting their POV. That's the only reason I ask.
That or a coach, I
Alright.
don't know.
No, that's true. It's Bah!
Dizzy, Indigo, Martin. Let's do it. We're all ready.
Take it away, brother.
Oh my god, I'm excited. This is massive, dude. Winner makes day 3 and top 32 with potential of making the main event. Neither one of these two teams being a top 32 seed, but both trying to make it in their own right. And once again, I have to switch the teams. That is brutal, but you know what? Yeah, go ahead and run while I take care of that.
I've got it taken care of, don't worry. Indigo able to shut down Drip's first attempt at offense as Martin looks like he is trying to put on a show mechanically. Dizzy with a backflip, but Max doesn't have too much boost to work with. It's now Drip. Solid 50 there. Heps the first one to it. Can he carry it the entire way? Beats one, lining up the double tap, isn't able to get it, and Max cannot punish him. Here comes GHE though. You can smell the pressure, but Dizzy shuts him down instantaneously. Can't find the bump, so now it's Max, the Pulse Clan player. Looking for one more moment. He gets the bump, and oh my goodness, what an unbelievable save there from Heps. Max keeps that ball alive. Indigo sends it away. Now it's Heps taking it in his own corner. Somehow, someway, Heps did not find the first goal of the series. An unbelievable save. But here comes Pineapple.
I mean, that was an extremely close call, but I love the confidence right away, and especially I love that they gave Madmax space. Giving him space is problematic. However, we gave them an open net, and Martin's not going to miss that. 1-0 early to Pineapple.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what we're thinking, having 2 players go on a ball that's not super threatening. Martin will take it every single time, though. And, again, our opponents strike first in the series.
1-0 into Pineapple. Off kickoff. It's ended up faked out, and Indigo doesn't quite have the extra touch. Dizzy in front of net. Martin able to follow it up. Quick passing play on the side at Pineapple. And I mean, it was just realized a little bit too late from Drip what the opportunity was all about. Martin's able to send it on home.
Yeah, the game 1 jitters, they run in the family here at Golden Hour. We got to see a little bit of a bounce back, a little bit of momentum here, just to continue us on. However, still a lot of series, a lot of game, but Indigo trying to shut it down immediately. Can't do it because Madmax, he's there. He is everywhere for Golden Hour. Heps looming it over to Madmax. Would have been an empty net if he could get it past Martin, but he could not. Dizzy can end up finding the third, but they're starved. Martin trying to find one more pass, and it's over to Heps. Here comes Golden Hour. Max able to beat one. That's a great touch. Max is able to find it, and the opening goal comes from Madmax. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it rolling from sunrise to sunset.
I mean, that's not of a transition play. Heps able to send it downfield, and Madmax just waiting in the wings. They even high-five each other over on the other side of the field. Thank you, replay, for not showing us that. 2-1 now. Golden Hour able to get their first on the board, and it's got to feel good after giving up a couple pretty consecutive goals. I mean, they came within such a short amount of time. To be able to answer back definitely feels good. However, pressure mounting once again is Indigo. Passes to Martin. Shot saved by Drip out in front of net. He's got limited boost and gets bumped out of the play, but Madmax with the recovery on the backwards wave dash as well. Able to end up stealing that corner boost as well. Drip now towards net, just off target. Fall from Madmax, gets around one. The demo. Martin is smoke screen, but still makes it out alive.
Yeah, I don't know how he pulled that one off. Martin, the one man that I'm looking for on the side of Pineapple. He looks like the MVP so far, but Dizzy now. He's trying to make a case for himself. It's a beautiful 50 off of that. Now it's Drip. Indigo is going to be able to cut it off. How does that ball get that much power? I'm not super sure. Heps can't find it, so now it's Drip. Drip just putting the ball into some open space, buying GHG some time to reset and start once more. The demo comes out, now a 3v2. There's the pass, but Indigo puts a hand up. Somehow, someway, this game remains 1-2. But Drip, first one to it, down to Heps. Heps, control, but no boost. Can he find a solid pass? He can. Dizzy puts in the way, though. He gets the shot off. Drip able to clear the save, and GHE restarts their attack.
Heps 50 to Harden in the corner. Martin taking his time. One touch. Heps doesn't have the read, but Madmax will lock it down. Martin, one touch to maintain possession in the orange half. Heps now on the read. One touch from Dizzy. Read by Madmax up top. It'll be Drip now with control of the ball. Runs out of boost, just looking for an extra touch. Does get the 50 that he's looking for. Martin's touch is awkward, but so is the boost and positioning on the side of GHE. Reset for Martin. Saved out wide by Heps. Doesn't quite get the sidewall double. Still pressure. Indigo shot. Saved by Drip once again. Back once more in front. The bump will help open things out. Madmax now looking to run interference as Heps gets one. It's a demo. It's an open net. Drip to send it home. Tied ball game.
Like a bowling ball, it rolls in, and he hits the X where the spot is. Not super sure what I just said there, but Drip is exactly sure where to place that ball. All the way down Broadway. It is a tie game with 1:30 to go.
Beautiful physical play from the boys in blue. Great work from Golden Hour, able to tie this up on kickoff strat for the first time, frankly, all evening. Drip's going to take his time. He's got a limited boost in the tank, and Dizzy trying to get a bump. It actually assists Drip and getting the clear out wide, and he got popped from the ceiling. Martin on the follow. It's to the backboard, but Drip will have a routine clear. It's actually left for Madmax. Both players are playing patient. Now look at the pass towards Heps. Dizzy running interference, able to get the interception. Now pass from Drip towards Heps. It is so awkward for the defense. It's in front, and Madmax bullies it through. A full 3-goal swing, and Golden Hour have the lead.
More bench press. Madmax able to force his way through. How that ball ends up in the back of the orange net, I'm not sure. But Max isn't complaining. I'm not complaining. And I'm certain the fans aren't. GHE on top for the first time this series.
There's still a lot of time, however. They got to play smart through the last minute of this first game. Heps going to send downfield. Indigo to return fire. Both Drip and Madmax on the commit, but Madmax is able to retreat back down. Indigo the hard touch off the corner. Dizzy setting up a solo effort over the top of Heps. Has boost from the ceiling. Takes it the whole way, but Drip staying strong in front of net. Able to hold his nerve. Final 30 inbound. Martin the pass across. Indigo has an open net. Tied game once again.
Yeah, the chemistry here, it's flowing a little bit. Martin just able to spot Indigo. Beautiful ceiling pinch pass, and it's just an empty net there. Beautiful stuff from Pineapple. Golden Hour Esports. 30 seconds to respond, though. The game's not over.
3 goals apiece. 31 seconds. Kickoff a little bit awkward. Martin attempts to take control. Has said control. Drip with a hard 50 off the ceiling. And Madmax came in, but not quite in time. Now Dizzy with a little bit of space. Heps to shut it down to the sidewall. Final 20. Indigo on the pop-up. A demo comes through from Madmax onto Dizzy, but no shot available as a result. Madmax towards net. Dizzy is back in time. Martin waiting downfield, looking to receive this ball. It's an infield pass towards Dizzy. Shot! Saved down far! Madmax trying to trail it down. It's Indigo up top with one more opportunity for Pineapple towards net. Saved down to the crowd. Extremely close, but we find OT.
Nail biter here to end regulation. We get overtime again, this time for the first time in game 1. But now it's Heps and Dizzy. Heps trying to play patient, but it's Max with the clear. Drip gets demolished, so trying to buy a little bit of time. Here comes Heps though, just takes the shot. Dizzy on the back wall, able to clear it away. Dizzy now gets the boom. Over to Indigo. Indigo rotating his car beautifully, lining up the double tap. It's caught by Heps, and he clears. Gets a reset, but not able to do much with it. Drip now needs to be careful and patient. He's able to beat the first man and a solid 50 for the second. Max, take your time, brother. You have all of it. And 100 boosts, but it's shut down by Martin. Heps now. Can he get it over the first? He can. That's a beautiful touch there from, I believe it was Drip, making Dizzy retreat just a tad. But GHE, the pressure is blooming. What a pinch there. It might be, it is not. It is off target. Madmax was able to get the read, and now it's Heps. Full tank of boosts and a lot of space. Trying to find the pass. There's the bump. Drip couldn't do anything with it. Looked like it has a little bit of a misflip, but GHE, pressure's mounting, and they're ready. They could strike at any given moment.
Indigo looking to take control. Got boost in the tank. Drip, though, first to it. 50 kept neutral at the midfield line. Heps up next to the sidewall. Trying to play control. Doesn't find contact on the first touch. It's awkward now with the demo, but Drip able to retreat in time. Indigo the follow from the corner. Drip a great read. Has boost in the tank, but Madmax able to pop over the top of one. Opportunity for GHE to break out into the corner. One touch is available for Drip. He's able to get a 50. Set up high. Drop down now. Heps with control and with boost. Martin up next. He does have the read. And Indigo collected the mid boost. It's awkward, but Drip once again in full retreat, able to challenge so successfully and keep the ball where it can lie safely.
Yeah, this is beautiful stuff here on both sides, in all honesty. I believe that was Martin going to be able to try and take a shot. Indigo can't find it, but Madmax saves Martin's second attempt out. Heps now, the net is empty. Can he find the double? No, he cannot. Neither can Max. An opportunity squandered for GHE as we approach just over 2 minutes. The net is now empty again, but this side on the half of GHE. Heps gets back in time heroically. Max trying to run interference with Drip right behind him. He beats one. Can he beat the second? He cannot. Nor can he get the bump. It comes now time for Pineapple. Heps shuts him down, but it's Dizzy. The catch. Good first touch, good second touch. Can't line up the double, and Max getting the clear. Can he beat the first man? He can. Heps, good 50 there. Max gets the bump. Can Heps finish it? He cannot. What a save from Indigo. Beautiful stuff there on the back line, but it's not over yet. Heps floats it up, and it's Martin. Max can't get it. Now, 2 members back. Indigo shut down immediately. Dizzy gonna have to be the first one there. Leaves it for Drip. Free shot, it's high. Martin can't find the read, but Dizzy can. Max keeps it alive. Good first touch. Can he find another one? No, just the 50. Drip keeps it here. Just about 3 minutes into overtime, and it's anyone's game. Both teams full of control, pressure, and possession.
I mean, we've had the closest opportunity thus far. Extremely close, twice over, because Madmax has not had an opportunity as well that he wasn't quite able to convert upon. It was a double attempt, but now Dizzy looks to try to start offense on the side of Pineapple. Out in front, more bumps being attempted. Heps is going to pass further downfield. Martin waiting in the wings will take his time with boost. One touch to the sidewall. Gets a second. It's a pass over towards Indigo. Read by Madmax. Drip is so awkward, but no shot comes through. Demo makes things more awkward. Off the backboard. Heps still with a crucial clear. 3:30 now into overtime. Drip on the follow downfield. Dizzy waiting. 50. Stopped dead in its tracks. Now off the ceiling. Dizzy has a read. Heps is going to retreat. Collect corner boost and elect to play safe. More control being exuded by both teams. Madmax, the pass to Heps, saved wide by Indigo.
I can see it, but I'm not sure I believe it. Here's a beautiful pass. Max trying to finish it. What a save from Martin, but Heps buries the dagger. 6 shots for him in game 1, but this is the only one that matters. He finds the winning goal. 2 more games to advance to Sunday.
That is a massive win. A near full game played in regulation, and Golden Hour walk away with the first win. That was a little close, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really cannot be understated how crucial of a game that was. Pineapple registering 15 shots, 9 saves coming on the side of GHE, while GHE putting up, I believe it was 13 shots with 6 being saved. Beautiful offense, better defense for the majority of the game, but 7 goals do trickle in. However, Golden Hour gets it when it matters most. We enter this game 2. 5 minutes on the clock. It's now or never, as some advanced statistics are flashing across my screen. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Might be hit F10 by accident when I meant to hit F9 a little earlier. My apologies for that. That's what that was. But yeah, 1-0. That is massive, especially after such a long overtime. To lose that can be demoralizing. If you're not able to reset your mental, it could be a serious problem for Pineapple. But Martin looking to go the distance. It's Heps now on the sidewall double, and it's a pass out towards Drip, who has a reset. Bumps attempted by Heps, but he cannot find Indigo's car. Madmax will maintain possession, sent out wide by Martin.
Yeah, this is almost a beautiful start for GHE, but well done from Madmax, the unsung hero there, putting that ball into empty space. Allow both of his teammates, who just exerted a lot of boost and a lot of effort to put a put a goal on the board. Madmax just buying them time to reset, but now it's Pineapple with a little bit of pressure. Hep is going to be the first one to it. Solid first touch, solid second touch. Can't find a reset, but he can find a bump. Madmax not going to be able to do anything with it, so it's Drip. Control, beautifully done, keeping that on the back wall and gracefully putting that ball over Martin. Heps and Drip, neither of them really feel like touching the ball apparently. Martin and Max, pardon me, their 50 goes to the center. Now it's Max. Is he going to be able to find the shot? He is. It's going to be cleared out by Martin. But solid possession and solid pressure from both teams.
Yeah, the pace is slowed a little bit here in this second game. Definitely a more methodical approach from both teams, but GHE seem to have been the benefactor thus far. They've had more offensive pressure, albeit without conversion thus far. Drip looking to change that, can't find the sidewall double. Now Dizzy has an opportunity to create an offensive possession. It's a pass over towards Martin. No one knew Martin was waiting upfield, and he'll benefit from that. 1-0 to Pineapple.
Yeah, I'm not super sure where he came from. I didn't really even see him in either of the GHE players' cameras. Beautiful lurk there from Martin as he finds the first in game 2, just as he did in game 1, trying to keep it going.
Heps has got to be on the retreat. Dizzy's got no boost, but that is unbeknownst to the players for Golden Hour. Up top is Drip, gets the 50 against Dizzy. And now Heps back downfield. Ground pinch available. Martin with the 50. Madmax taking his time, looking to show off some of the mechs. Indigo, though, waiting on the backboard, does get the clear, and Madmax trying to lock down that angle. Instead, it's Drip now on the follow. From the corner, Heps up high once more. 2 defenders are up, but they are able to successfully get the block. Madmax, the follow from the grave, has the pass. Shot top right, saved by Martin. Extremely close call, but GHE still with a 0 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, Grimace there. It's not too great from GHE, but the offense is still lurking around. Madmax, what can you do with this, my friend? Leaving it for Drip. Heps with a beautiful 50. Drip trying to find some demos and the corner boost, both of which he gets. And we go back the other way. Madmax leaves it up for Heps. Heps, can he find the sidewall double tap? He cannot. Leaves it. And it's Indigo now, popping it for Dizzy. Dizzy, the double is online. Can he find it? No, he just turns and shoots it, saves away, but I believe Drip. Solid 50-50 there as we retreat and we reset once more. GHE trying to play some solid defense. Heps to clear. It's over to Madmax, but Dizzy the first one to it. Drip with the booming clear. Heps cannot get there. Indigo, what can you do with this one, my friend? Martin clearing it into empty space, and Pineapple now back on the offense.
Limited time going against Golden Hour right now. The clock not working for them. Only about 90 seconds left, and the offense has seemed to slow down quite a bit, especially since that first goal came through on the side of Pineapple. They're trying to play patient, but it is not working out for them at the moment. They're just stuck in their own half, and Dizzy with the reset can't find the extra touch. Drip to clear out wide against Martin. Opportunity to break out. Drip's going to collect that mid boost, but can't get a challenge. Indigo, though, is bumped off the ball. Heps now, extra touch. Centered out in front. Extra touch is over the head of Madmax. Madmax not expecting that pass to be so strong. It'll sail over top, and now Golden Hour have to start their offense from ground zero.
Yeah, beautiful job grabbing 100 pads, though, on the way back for both members of GHE that were pushed up a little bit too far. Heps, however, cannot get this ground pinch to start the offense, so now it's up to Drip. He leaves it up for Madmax, who can't find the 50. Indigo and Heps. Heps completely gets out of there. Heps solid 50 into the corner now, and it's Madmax. What can he do against Dizzy? Not too much boost, so he flicks it, can't get over Martin. Drip gets beat out by Indigo. Can Indigo find the second touch to shoot it? He can! Unbelievable save by Heps. Loudest clang I've ever heard in my life, but a clang is still a clang. It hits the crossbar, and it remains a 1-goal game. Drip now. Heps almost getting in his way. Heps now leaving it for Drip. Drip trying to do something with it, leaving it for Madmax, who is backwards. Pressure now with 20 seconds left. It needs to come quick. Madmax steals the 100 boost, trying to play off Dizzy's touch. Can't do so. Heps keeps it, but with Indigo's clear, the ball will be on target, but Madmax starts the final assault. It's going to have to be done through the air. The 50 there is good, and it rolls up that sidewall. Drip just barely missing that side boost, but it doesn't matter. It falls to the ground, and it is once again a best of 3 to qualify for Sunday.
Man, extremely good game on the side of Pineapple there. 1-0 is a crucial win, really shutting down the offense. And now, I know Golden Hour had a lot of pressure throughout the course of that game. However, they just seemed as though the number of shots coming through didn't amount as much. And then late, the passes and the extra touches were not communicated as well. A little panicky offensively at the end, but still plenty of series left. As you had said, effectively made a best of 3, both teams having a win under their belt. The next win meaning double match point.
Yeah, pardon me. The offense is really just shied up a little bit as... What is happening? What are we doing, guys?
We're just waiting on them to join. We're good.
People were joining the wrong team. I was confused. They were confused. Doesn't matter, though. 5 more minutes. Winner advances to match point. We could have a little bit of extracurricular Rocket League in overtime, but that is not of the matter right now. What is of the matter is Heps trying to put this ball into the midfield. It's going to be a free shot for Drip. What a save from Dizzy. Max shooting. Martin, another beautiful save. Indigo, the third man there, able to get it out. Chaos here in the first 15 seconds. Now it's Heps. One-on-one. Can he put it past Martin? He cannot. Indigo leaving it for Dizzy, and we go the other way. Madmax, that ball goes down. Drip trying to keep it alive. So now it's Heps. Heps, not too much boost to work with. So Dizzy clears it away, and finally, Pineapple breaks out of their own half.
Martin's just taking his time. Solo effort. Heps, one touch, Drip, the follow. Madmax is simply searching for boost right now as Dizzy has the next touch. Madmax is still low, but does get a crucial 50. His boost gets stolen, but he doesn't care. He's moving it back upfield into the orange half. Indigo taking his time now towards the backboard. Another breakout effort up high on the reset. Does get an extra 50 against Heps, excuse me. Madmax and Dizzy both up. Heps taking his time. He's got no more boost in net. But the touch does get away from Pineapple. Madmax now over towards the corner. Drip, one touch, 50 away by Dizzy. Shot from Martin off the backboard, 50 in front. So awkward, no one can get a shot off. Great defensive effort from GHE, keeping this game at 0-0.
Yeah, I'm respectfully to Martin. Great shot. Heps just absolutely worked him on that 50. Beautiful play there. I'm not super sure how he kept that ball out, but he did. And now Indigo trying to find Dizzy. Dizzy the shot, looking actually for a pass. Indigo maybe finding a pass as well. Is this over the head of Martin? It is not. But Madmax trying to find a pass down to a teammate. It's Heps. The ball is high. Dizzy can't find the read, but Indigo can. Shutting Drip down and keeping us remain level at 0 apiece. Martin now trying to get it down to Dizzy, and it's Heps. Heps putting that on along the back wall. There's the bump. Madmax, the first one there, trying to leave it for a teammate. It's Drip, but Indigo on that back wall. It's Dizzy versus Heps now. Dizzy taking his time. Heps, beautiful defensive play. And now it's Madmax. The pop, full tank of boost and some space. Beats the first man, leaving it for Heps. But Dizzy shutting it down accordingly.
Drip unable to make contact out in front of net. Dizzy taking his time as boost to work with, but Madmax might actually have a reset on this. Takes the 50, but Martin takes control. He'll send it all the way back downfield on the reset. Over one, Drip on the retreat. Gets a clear over the top of the net. Madmax now with control. He's seeming to have a lot more ball possession throughout the course of this game. Again, being let off the leash, just being allowed to do what he does best, which is be mechanical around the ball. And it's paid dividends thus far in the form of a bunch of great defensive clears and some good offensive setups, but we are still with a couple of goose eggs left on the scoreboard at the moment. Indigo has one challenge. Drip now up in the air. Martin to meet him. Heps, the follow. He's got boost as well. Dizzy quite low. Boost is taken. A bump comes through as well. But Dizzy is still going to take control. Only as far as Madmax into the corner. One extra touch into the corner. 50'd out. Heps, the follow. Popped up high, looking for the drop down. Martin still has a read. Great defensive effort from Pineapple.
Yeah, if you're a Golden Hour fan, you probably feel a little bit worried about this scoreline remaining 0-0, but I personally feel pretty content. Feels like this has been a back-and-forth game with both teams putting up some exuberant pressure and also just sacrificing their cars for some beautifully done defense. Now it's Dizzy trying to put it over to the sidewall where I believe that was Indigo. Will meet him. Indigo can't find, or it was Martin, pardon me. Martin cannot find that second touch, but Indigo can find the sidewall double. Now it's Heps. Little bit too hard of a touch. Dizzy shot though. Wasn't too threatening. Indigo now leaving it back for Martin. Madmax was trying to do what he does best and suffocate the opposition, but now it's Dizzy shut down by Drip. Literally just completely interlocked in the midfield, but it's Madmax. Dizzy puts that ball into the back line. Beautiful 50 there from Heps. It's over to Max, trying to drop it down. Dizzy with the beautiful clear. Drip, Martin, the last one there. Dizzy puts a hand up, and Max can't get anything going. Heps now continues this assault for GHE. The ball goes high, and GHE continues their offensive pressure.
They've been suffocating this defense. All the boost totals really low right now.
Yes.
On the side of Pineapple, it's awkward in front. Shot saved twice. Indigo and Martin working in tandem to get the clear infield pass, but Madmax is not available, and Indigo gets it clear further. Another miraculous defensive effort from Pineapple. However, Golden Hour are not giving up just yet. Drip able to be saved out wide by Martin. On the follow comes Madmax on the reset. One touch. Heps the follow on target. Martin, another save. Drip now has to play safe. Gets it off towards the sidewall. And now Dizzy's going to look for a teammate downfield as we approach the final 10. If it's going to be done, it's likely to be done in the air. Martin with the 50, keeping the ball in the Golden Hour corner. Extra touch around one, but Heps keeps the ball alive. Infield pass. Madmax waiting in the wings. Kept alive by Madmax to the sidewall. Drip. The dribble. Can he flick over one? No, it's 50 down low. Overtime once again.
How does Martin keep getting away with this? Beautiful play after beautiful play as the drawn-up kickoff play goes straight to him. Madmax able to shut it down, though. But Dizzy, first one there. Indigo actually did commit. Heps could have punished if he was quicker to that ball. The air dribble, cross map, trying to find the 50, does so beautifully. It's over to Drip, 50-50. Madmax going to be the first one there off of Dizzy's touch. He's just going to rip this ball. Martin, another save. It's unbelievable what he's done on the defensive half. Drip now. Good first touch, leaving it for Max. The shot is there. Martin, again, another save. He's stat padding at this point. Haps, the first touch. Can't get it over the first. Drip gets beat out. Now it's Dizzy and just Madmax. Nice touch there. It's left. Martin, the shot. Madmax, the save. Dizzy trying to put it over to a teammate. It's Indigo. One man back, and he doesn't have too much boost on that back wall, and Indigo is able to sink it. They advance to match point. 2 tries to make Sunday.
I mean, what else are you supposed to do with Martin playing like that defensively? That's hard to beat. And Indigo just finding the angle. Now Pineapple moving on to double match point for top 32. Close call. It's been a really tough fight, but I mean, Martin just had ridiculous defense. 7 saves. What are you supposed to do?
7. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize it was that many.
7 saves is ridiculous.
Yeah, so there were, 15 shots in this entire game. 14 of them were saved. The only shot that wasn't saved was Indigo's goal. Fun fact, Martin had half of the saves in the entire lobby. What? How?
That's unreal. Actually unbelievable. Yeah, we're waiting on Drip. Drip accidentally either bowed out or DC'd or something, but that's unreal. Crazy on the side of Martin. I mean, what else is there to really say? The dude played hero ball.
Absolutely. A couple of updates in the lower bracket on our side. Nightfall did end up taking it versus Blackberry in Game 5. Nightfall and Little Step Bros getting underway right about now, but this is the only series that matters right now. GHE, 2 opportunities to bring it back. It's got to start right here, right now. Indigo gets the reset. It's shut down by Drip. Net looks a little bit vulnerable, but it's Martin again. Here's Madmax. Could be empty for a moment. Drip not able to get on that ball to shoot it, though. Here comes Heps to Madmax. Can Heps find the bump? He cannot. There were 2 men there, so it wouldn't really have mattered. But Martin on his way now. Nice demo there from Indigo. Sets himself up prettily. Prettily, that's not a word. Pardon me. Pineapple mounting their assault, getting ready, bunkering down, and ready to play beautiful Rocket League. GHE gonna have to answer. Indigo trying to guide it all the way in. Heps keeps it out. 40 seconds in, deadlocked at 0.
A little awkward out in front of net, but Drip is able to deal with it. Light touch from Indigo. Infield pass. No one waiting in the wings. 2 men retreating back immediately. Drip 50 out wide by Martin. 2 players up. It's Heps. Over towards Drip. Sends it high off the backboard. Martin, a little bit awkward on the backboard, but does still have the read. He's got no more boost to his name. Looking to pass it out towards Dizzy. Does connect with him, but Dizzy's got no more boost. There will be no double tap available. Drip will have the follow after resetting from the backboard. Madmax downfield. Dizzy with possession. Pass back to Martin once more. Sending down into the blue half. Extra touch. Read by Heps, and now Drip. Pass out towards Madmax. He's going to take his time. Ends up taking 1 touch and sends it a little bit far. I'm a little surprised Madmax didn't take the opportunity to let it ride up the wall.
Oh, Drip almost with an opportunity there. Tried to 50 it in, but was unable to do so. He stays with it, but now it's Martin over to Indigo. We've seen this tandem link up a couple of times in this series. They're going to have to shut it down, GHE is, if they are going to make this comeback, but now it's Drip. First one to that ball, 50'd with Indigo. Is anyone there? It would be Madmax, but he decommits. Dizzy now, great flick. Heps, the last man back, takes a solid 50. Drip turns, trying to put a hand up, and he does. That ball is pinched on target, but Martin should be able to make the save, and he does. Madmax now, waiting. Heps there, the first one. Dripping it down to Drip. He finds the ball, but not able to put a shot on target. Martin now gets it over the first. Solid 50 against the second. Where is Heps? Or pardon me, where is Drip? Nowhere to be found. He takes his time, takes a 50 into the corner. Playing safe here. Dizzy. It's Madmax. Unfortunate read. He's not able to make it. Martin leaves it up for a teammate. It's Dizzy. Heps with the clear. No boost on the side of GHE. They've got to make something happen here. Indigo, though, looking for the floor pinch. Left it for Dizzy. Martin decides not to go for that ball. Here comes Madmax.
He's able to bump Martin off the ball, but it's only temporary. To the backboard. Out front, Heps finally able to get it out of the blue half. Extra touch, going to be read by Indigo, but Madmax has a little bit of space to work with. To the top corner, Martin with the save. Drip taking his time on the rebound. 50 out wide to the backboard. A demo might open things up from Madmax on to Martin. Dizzy doesn't have the read. Indigo's low. It's a pass to Martin in the corner. He's able to take control, albeit only with 1 touch, and can't even be bumped off the ball. Martin somehow surviving all the bump attempts, taking the ball down into the blue half all the way to the backboard. A good effort from Martin to get a full field clear. Now we're under 2 minutes to go. This is an unbelievable series.
Yeah, it really is. They're interlocked at 0. No one can really do anything. They're just locked in their own halves. Heps, though, trying to find something here. Drip, trying to get it across. It's going to be a shot for Indigo. Cleared away by Drip. Dizzy, the first one there. Gets it poked away. Madmax clearing it. And we get a little bit of a reset. GHE gets to reset. Start their offense once more. Trying to hunker down on this Indigo. Pass down to Martin. Martin's going to take the shot. It's saved away by, I believe, Madmax. Drip, the last one back. Gets a hand up. Dizzy can't find it. Now it's Madmax. Not a great first touch. Going to have to try and resort back to using his teammates. Heps, nice second touch off that ceiling, and it's Dizzy. Madmax, I need to see one shining moment from him. I've said it this entire night. With 1 minute 5 seconds left, doesn't have to come immediately. They just have to hunker down and play some defense. Martin, Drip, taking it away. He's carrying it the entire length of the pitch. The 100 boost does not spawn on that corner. Now it's Dizzy, playing some mind games, and it's left over to Heps. Drip now, taking the 100 boost, trying to start something. He just booms it a long way. Indigo, the first one there. Madmax is up, but with no boost, he could just put it into the corner where Dizzy is. Now it's Heps. Can't really mark him at all, so it's Dizzy's ball that goes all the way onto the back wall. Madmax gets a reset. Can he find another one? He cannot. Can't even find it past Martin, but Drip, the first one there, trying to clear it a long way. There's a nice bump. Can he recover to this ball and find the 50? He cannot. Martin's touch is not great. Heps, the first one there. Can Indigo find anything? He can. It goes into the corner. Max gets a good first touch. Martin clears it out over to Dizzy. And now, here comes Pineapple with 10 seconds remaining.
Drip now going to take full possession. Limited time, and this is felt the entire time like it should be just a one gold dagger from either side, and it's going to be Drip. He's going to find oh my god, I can't even find the words. Drip finds Madmax. 1-0.
Don't quit.
Golden hour.
You cannot count them out.
Out of nowhere. What really makes me upset is there's an ad roll that I physically could not skip in the middle of that, but there's still a second on the clock. It does not quite find its way down. Heps going to take his time. Over the top. Grounds it. Game 5 for top 32.
Come on, baby, one more. Keep it going. Oh, they don't quit. They don't give up. They don't stop. It's unbelievable stuff from GHE.
Oh my goodness. And dude, again, there was an ad break that just ended. I could not be more frustrated the fact that an ad went off right there. Twitch, why, man? Why? In the middle of that, why? That sucks. But what doesn't suck is the fact that we got game 5, ladies and gentlemen. All or nothing. Either we see you tomorrow or we don't. This is the way to decide it. 5 minutes, one team moves on, one team goes to sleep sad. Who's it gonna be? I can assure you it ain't gonna be us, baby. Let's see it.
In this house, we root for game 5. It's a beautiful thing. It's a thing of glory, and Martin's trying to start it off right. Can he find the second touch? No, he cannot. I believe it was Indigo. Yeah, Indigo was just running interference. Martin, all you have to do is put that shot on target, buddy, but he can't do it. Trip now. Gonna get the clear. Madmax trying to be the first one up to it, but Indigo shuts him down. Looking for the sidewall double. Gets it. Starts the offense once more. Over to Martin. Good recovery as he gets it past one. Drip, solid touch. Heps needs to get back quickly. Madmax up to it, insanely fast. Heps now, 1v1. Can he win it over Martin? He shoots it, it's off target. Drip follows it up, and he sinks the first. 4 minutes left. Heps to Drips. It's been the entire theme of the night. Keep it going, lads.
And finally that time, it was not a miracle from Martin. Thank the Lord. Drip able to bury it. Crazy control from Heps on the clear. 1-0 early. The last 2 games have been 1-0. We could be in for an offensive explosion. Dizzy looking to find the first. A double commit makes things awkward, but Madmax gets the clear even further. Heps demoed off the ball. Dizzy, a stolen boost on the reset towards net. Around one, buried by Indigo, and a quick response from Pineapple.
What an unbelievable play by Dizzy. This is special. Getting around that ball and using the reset to get it down to Indigo. Unbelievable stuff from Pineapple. Punch, counter punch. 1-1, 4 minutes to go.
Right off kickoff, neutral. Madmax able to swoop up the mid boost and does get the 50 out wide. Indigo on the early challenge. Heps to meet him. 50's out in front. Drip, first the ball. Plays possession. Martin's going to challenge early and even steals that boost, but Heps does get a crucial clear and finds himself positioned on the sidewall. Pass out towards Madmax. He will take control over towards the sidewall. This is his favorite spot. This is the playground that Madmax loves to be around, but he cannot do anything with it right there. Drip, the 50. Heps is going to play patient and wait for Martin to take it out towards the sidewall. Can't make contact with the ball. Madmax once more back down into orange territory. Nuke downfield. Indigo finding Martin. Both teams just playing ping pong at the moment.
They're confident. You can see the plays that they're going for, that they know that they have it in them. It just needs one moment of beautiful, beautiful glory. Mechanical brilliance, and Drip's trying to be the one to do it. Looking for Heps, he can't find him. It's just a little bit too hard. Heps gets the 100 boost. That pinch is on target. Madmax, the first one up to it, gonna have to make a second touch, and he does. Indigo looking for Dizzy. Dizzy shot, Drip save. Unbelievable chaos here in the first 2 minutes of this game. Here comes GHE though. Heps, it's a good touch. Dizzy up, but so is Indigo. Indigo forcing it out, and now it's Drip. Gonna have to play safe here. Ball goes straight to Martin. He's been the man all series, but here's Dizzy. The net looks a little bit empty, but never mind. Indigo is back in time. Starting the assault for Pineapple. But Golden Hour, they don't like pineapples, they like pears. Let's see what they got.
Drip now over towards the sidewall on the reset, trying to hand it off to Heps, and Heps got a little bit too anxious going early, but a double commit from Martin and Indigo makes things awkward. It's a pass across towards Heps on the pop-up, looking for the solo effort. Had no teammates waiting in the wings. The drop down to Madmax! Heps, you are unbelievable!
Are you kidding me? Look at this pass! Gets the flip on the ceiling and drops it down to Madmax. I cannot believe what I just watched. Highlight reel. Unbelievable.
That was outstanding from Heps. Able to find Madmax, and now they look to try to add more to the lead, but not if anything is, as we said, by Dizzy. To the backboard. No teammate there to shoot. Dizzy back up once again. 50 from Heps. Indigo is there first, and the net is open. Another immediate answer from Indigo and from Pineapple.
This is unbelievable Rocket League here. Both teams, they want it so bad. Indigo with the great play, recognizing that he could catch that third man out. 2-2. Keep it going. You can smell the overtime.
2 minutes, 12 seconds. Kickoff finding its way into the hands of Martin, and Dizzy getting a demo onto Heps, opens things up. The double, not available, and Indigo denied by Drip off the post. Now Drip has control on the Musty back downfield. Dizzy and Indigo both commit. They're low on boost, and Martin's left awkward on the backboard. Up next is Heps, 50'd out wide by Martin. He gets an extra touch, only to be read by Madmax. Now to the backboard. Martin in search of a double. Drip on the denial. Hard pitch out in front of net. Heps, awkward touch, but it is wide of the net. He'll take full possession as Dizzy has no choice but to retreat. The 180 flick towards the net. Martin with another save, but Heps not letting off on the pressure. Double commit. Ball awkward out in front. Indigo the clear, but it's temporary. Turned on by Heps. Neutral 50 out front. Dizzy's just going to keep the ball close to the vest.
It's so tight. The pressure is palpable. I'm squealing every time anyone gets a chance. Heps now gonna have to try and find some offense. Martin with a poor touch, so it's back up to Heps, leaving it for Madmax. Dizzy, the first one there, though. What can he do to get this ball out of his own half? It's down to Drip. He's gonna have an opportunity. Just pounds it as hard as he can, looking for some interference. It's gonna be Heps to take the shot, and he buries it. 1 minute to go. Keep it rolling, GHE.
GHE they don't fall under the pressure. They create the pressure. More pressure once again. Bumps being attempted. The shot finding its way through from Heps. 1:05 remaining. They cannot allow another response off kickoff. Dizzy trying to be first to the ball, but he is beat by Heps. To the ceiling once more. To the backboard this time. Madmax gonna wait patiently. It's Drip to follow. Indigo back downfield. 2 players up. Martin, the shot saved by Heps on low boost. 50 seconds. GHE, just hold on.
I can't believe this. This is an unbelievable game. I've said it time and time again, but can you blame me? Both of these teams, unbelievable stuff. Heps is able to get this back into the orange half. It's booted away by Martin. Drip coming out from nowhere for that ball. Can't find the sidewall. 30 seconds left. Come on, boys. You've just got to kill some time. Heps now trying to wait for Martin's touch. Can't find the 100 boost. It fawns in time for Martin. Indigo, though. Heps, it's left for Drip, the man, the ice in his veins. Martin is able to get another save, just as he always has. Gets it over 1, but gets demoed for his efforts. Hep leaves it for Madmax. 10 seconds left. It's now or never for Pineapple, or Golden Hour will advance to Sunday. It has to be done from the air, and it's now Dizzy leaving it for Indigo. And Drip trying to kill it. It goes a long way. They have to go the length of the pitch. Here's Indigo. Pops it up. It's Dizzy. Madmax putting a hand up. Martin is going to be able to have something. Puts it on the back wall. And he falls. We'll see you tomorrow night on Sunday. A squared plus B squared equals see ya, buddy. Madmax, Heps, and Drip advance to the top 32.
Golden Hour. First time they fielded this roster is the first time these 3 players have come together, and Sunday guaranteed. Day 3, top 32 as the 41 seed. A big upset, upsetting the 33 seed Pineapple tomorrow night. We have the potential to continue going even further. This is not the end. Unbelievable stuff. Crucial game 5, 3-2, not just on the scoreline, but in the series. Golden Hour, sunrise to sunset, and now sunrise tomorrow till sunset tomorrow. Day 3 guaranteed for the boys in blue.
Drip channeling his greatest David Freeze impression from the Game 6 of the 2011 World Series. We will see you tomorrow night. Unbelievable work. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say.
Wow.
I don't really have words.
Just wow. That's what I got to say. Wow.
Like, what are we talking, man? What are we doing?
Unreal.
This is insane.
Unreal. Unbelievable stuff. Hey, your links just got plugged, but I'm going to highlight that. Everyone, please go follow Nutty on every platform. X, Twitch, those are the 2 that I have. I don't know if there's more, but those are the 2 that I have.
I don't have much else, don't worry.
The links are there. Nightbot posted them. Here, we go ahead and do the shout out as well. WIP. Well, let's see. Let's get this. WIP _Nutty_. There's the Twitch.
God.
Follow that man. This is his second co-cast ever, whether you believe it or not. Seasoned veteran in the booth. This man knows what he's doing, but even more so, the guys from Golden Hour securing day 2, baby. Day 3. My God, today was day 2. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm at a loss for words.
I am too, man. I love this organization. I love this team. Drip, Heps Kid, pardon me, and Madmax.
You got Pokemon on the brain already.
I am, bro. It's insane. What a fantastic series to end it. Pineapple, great competitors, great team. They will be back, but not tomorrow, because you know who will? Golden Hour.
Us right here. Let's go. Golden Hour, the boys, Drip, Heps. Oh my goodness. Drip, Heps, and obviously Madmax showing up. Madmax is just game 5. I don't get it. The man just shows up when he wants to, dude.
What's pressure? I don't know. Like, what is pressure? He doesn't feel it. He doesn't know what it is. It's, oh my god.
Unreal. Fantastic stuff. Well, I'll go ahead and overview some of the other things going on right now in terms of the rest of the bracket. In the upper part, NRG, Nah, Team Evo, Deleted. Those are the teams that made it through the upper part of the bracket. GSC and Saratoga's on right now. Lil Step Bros and Nightfall. We just beat Pineapple. Control, Alt, Defeat, sweeping Ninja Monkey, which shocks me a little bit. If we go ahead and take a look at those two teams, that's Pineapple, my bad. Ninja Monkey as a 48, they were a 48 seed. Oh, my bad. Control, Defeat was actually the better of the two teams in terms of seeding. But Ninja Monkey had gotten extremely far, so a little bit shocked there, but that's another 40 seed who was able to make it. We were 41, and we were able to make it. In terms of B2, Ultimates, Season L able to beat Lotus 8, which was an upset, Pirates on a Boat, and Shopify. SimTalk were able to sweep what? And end up making it to day 3. Lemons beat Zookeepers. So Lemons had a... Oh my god, Lemons had a huge run! Lemons started today in lowers!
Holy smokes. What?
It just swept B2. It just swept Zookeepers.
They swept Zookeepers? What? Holy smokes.
Hold the phone. Wait a minute.
Who are these
Lemons
guys?
are C90!
90?
And Zookeepers was 23!
This Zookeepers team is no joke, by the way. Tool, Cosmic, and Skippy. All
wow.
veterans in RLCS.
Lotus 8 won. Glampers won. That is the upset of the split so far.
Holy smokes.
That is the upset of the split so far. All right, let's take a look. B3. Gen G, the boys over SOS, excuse me. 9 lives over Callball and CMK over Netherlands, America, Canada. 100x35 Netherlands, America, Canada is on right now. Power Rangers beat Norms University. SOS beat Trust Me. Cobalt and SYJ are on. I think we're going to end up rating 100x35 then, because I do love Corporal Monkey Shines. Okay. He is one of my faves. And then lastly, B4. Yes, they're playing right now against against Netherlands, America, Canada. Yeah. Complexity won. Gas beat What's Up. Space Station won. Strictly Business won. Currently, let's see who we're waiting on. Nothing crazy. Grapes Are Amazing is winning.
100x35s in game 2. They lost
the
first game, but it's 0-0, 3:45 to go. Oh my gosh, Scythe almost just Stone Cold. Sorry.
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and raid them, because that is what I feel like doing. I just have to get his channel right. Hold on, because it is a long name. It is a long name. CPL Monkey Shines. Got it.
Yep, right on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for all the support. We averaged like 20 plus viewers the entire night, and during that series had like 40 flying through it. So shout out everyone in the chat. Hold on, I always did this little roll call in order to close. I forgot to do that. We have had a bunch of followers today. Thank you all so much. And in the chat right now, Aid, Ali, Ali, I got that right. Appa, Drav, Frog Drives Car, my man Gold Dude. We got I Am Fetty Wap, shout out. We got Big Will, Melowawa. Let's see, PX Zarak. We got Sloth in here, Steel Streak, my man Brobank, Toxic Verse, you, of course, and my man XYVVC. Thank you all so much for being part of it, and all of you who are no longer in the channel, whatever you were here, thank you so much. Tomorrow, we will see you once again. Nutty, shout-outs real quick before we bounce.
7 o'clock Eastern. Shout out I Am Fetty Wap. That is my alternate account on Twitch.
That's your second account?
Yeah, that's my second account. It's my second account. Shout out my family, my mom, dad, my sister for putting up with this and my loudness. Shout out my girlfriend, Emily. Thank you so much for supporting me. Shout out my best friend, Brady. I love you, brother. Thank you so much. Shout out to Turtle, man. Turtle, I love you so much. Shout out to Noah. Shout out to you, McMaster. Thank you guys for having me. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Greatly appreciate it, Nate. One more time, shout out Golden Hour Esports. Love the guys over here. The Discord's been posted plenty of times in the chat, so if you would love to join us, full of amazing people, full of incredible, highly competitive teams, as you can see here, please do join us. It's a great community. We would love to have you. Thank you, Turtle, Turtle and Zach in particular for bringing us on in.
Yes.
We're going to do this broadcast. Thanks for bringing on this incredible team, and we're going to go ahead and raid Corporal Monkey Shines. That's all I got, but tomorrow, 7 Eastern, be here or be squared. We'll see you guys later. Oh, wait, I gotta wait 10 seconds to raid. Whoops. Alright. I'll go ahead and take a look at Twitter Golden, but everyone have yourselves a fantastic night. Let's go ahead and raid Corporal Monkey Shines. Let's bring him some good viewers.